Alrighty then, chat room. Hello, hello. What's going on here? Let's get this show on the road, shall we? Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. Hello, welcome to Heatwave 19 here at twitch.tv/PlusFramesGG. What's up, what's cracking? My name is Krakenagans, and we have, I mean, you thought you had some Melty Blood action today from a Climax of Night. Shout out to Climax of Night. Fantastic tournament I've been watching all day. Holding it down for Actress Again, Current Code, and Type Lumina. But now we have more Type Lumina action for PS4 and PC coming right at you. Starting now, we're going to be kicking it off with PS4. Well over 16 entrants here today. And you already know we got the PC locked and loaded shortly thereafter. I have our first match ready to go. Zenny and AfroCAN. I'm going to go ahead and give them the cue to go. And let's get this show on the road. There we go, we're gaming. But yeah, thank you all for joining as always. If you want to follow along with the bracket action at home, ! Bracket in chat. It's something I gotta update. I'm gonna go update that right now. I know one command that is fully updated though. That's gonna be the match arena command. Be sure to check us out. $50 pot bonus for both pots, PS4 and PC tonight respectively. Do I have side swap? Of course I got the side swap. Let me go ahead and fix that real quick. Akiha versus Aoko. Two you know, of the lesser popular characters within Type Lumina, at least in North America. It was cool to see Starks_ if you're watching Climax tonight, make top 8 with Aoko. Very fun character to watch get started. Akiha was also technically in top 8, courtesy of Jurassic Ori's cosplay. Shoutouts to Ori one time. Let me fix that Nightbot command for the bracket. Give me one moment, everybody. Alright, bracket. PS4. Gotta do one of these. And then PC. One of those. Oh my gosh, you did this thing. Try this again. Alright, cool. Do I see an exclamation point bracket? There we go, there we go. Alright, we out here. Zenny, currently gaming. Look like they're about to take it around. Yeah, they're game one with this Aoko play. Beautiful stuff. Gonna go ahead and put one on the board for them. Alright, alright. Let's see what Zenny's cooking over here. Let's see what Canned Afro has in response. We're going to game 2. Alright, you can see Canned Afro really trying to go on a chase down against Zenny. I mean, one of the perks of Aoko's gameplay, super mobile character, has access to triple jumps and double air dashes without the need of Moondrive. That's just something part of her core kit, so can be quite the nuisance to try to lock down. You pair that with like her lasers and orbs, and she's just an overall screen control menace. You can see Afro really struggling with kind of navigating around you know, everything that Zenny's able to put on the screen, and just like that, double jumps, Afro just holding the falling jump ins from Zenny. Zenny seemingly having full control of the matchup this far. One round away from being able to take this 2-0. Here comes Afro yet again. Oh my gosh, yeah, you just see Zenny just playing around in the skies, just having some like floor is lava type of gameplay, and like Canned Afro is really having a hard time intercepting that. Alright, the knockdown. What do we got? Okay, a little bit too long on the air dash there, but it looked like Canned Afro was trying to respond with a normal. Not quite in range to get you whiff punished. Into the corner we go. Orb setups, you already know what it is. Uh-oh. Pop it? Oh, no. Yeah, gonna keep it there. Wow, yeah. So not popping that orb off of the throw for the combo actually ended up not paying off there for Zenny, as Canned Afro was able to find an opportunity to shield and respond. Now Canned Afro is the one taking the fight to Zenny. This is what they've been looking for all along. Maybe a little bit too quick on the trigger there with the heat. Wasn't able to get much forward. Now Zenny gonna be playing that keep away game. All right, yeah, Zenny just hopping around. This is what Candafro's had a really hard time dealing with. Throw into the orb yet again. Does not pop it. The wake up button shift from Candafro. No full combo. Okay, yeah, Zenny just avoiding that air will. That could be a tough thing to like land into off the air. You could be susceptible to like air unblockables or just overall big stall. And there it is. I was wondering when Zenny would be popping those orbs that they set up, and just a checkmate situation right there where you least expect at the last hit, catching Candafro off guard as Zenny gonna be able to take the 2-0 victory over AfroCAN and move on in winner side. Good stuff, Zenny. All right, phenomenal stuff, phenomenal stuff. Okay, so exclamation point bracket in chat for realsies if you want to follow along. I have some of the stream matches marked. Round 2, I definitely know we have 3 matches coming up. BboySonicX and Nico May are on deck a little bit later, but for now, we are going to be moving over to Trislast 360 and MadeInHeaven. Go ahead and call them up. Trislast 360 and MadeInHeaven. Round 2. Looks good to me. Now, Trislast 360, Kouma? I want to say they're a Kouma player. They've been playing with in like the Heatwave tournaments for quite some times. MadeInHeaven maybe has entered a few of these, but I've mostly seen them within like the offline realm. Excuse me. I think they are a part of their own local. Recently played in Roundhouse. That was like a regional that happened in Illinois. Had a pretty good multi tournament there, and I believe I saw MadeInHeaven. I've seen their name also within Frosties, if I'm not mistaken. So looking forward to seeing them play. Just saying that I haven't seen them much around these parts here at Heatwave. Again, maybe once or twice, but I'm assuming that they are Yukari Sim. Let me go ahead and give them another ping just so I can 1, make sure who's who, and 2, make sure that they both look on stream right now. Okay, so this is indeed MadeInHeaven, who's in here as Yukari Sim. Let me go ahead and try to track down Trislast. Hold up. Trislast up. Did they check in? Magic question. Looks like they did. Okay, so they're definitely around. We'll wait them out for a little bit longer. There we go. Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, it'll indeed be Kouma versus Saber. Interesting stuff. Saber, a character that we didn't get to see much representation of within Climax of Night pools and such. Saw a couple of them here and there, but definitely no shortage of like Saber representation within the online circuit. Seems to be a pretty popular character, coming off some decently strong buffs from the last patch. So for Fate enthusiasts out there, now is the time. MadeInHeaven gonna show us why. Starting off with a very solid over 4K corner carry combo with the utilization of the Moon Drive, just having perfect interaction on the shield shenanigans as well. Looks like MadeInHeaven's trying to make this a 3-touch game. Could be a little bit harder. I know Kouma has a little bit more health, but especially with that Moon Drive already popped, trying to get some chip damage going. Finds the overhead, gets the super confirmation. Is it a 3-touch game? No! Yeah, couldn't find a interstat combo. Very close in doing so is MadeInHeaven. TriSlash finding an opportunity to heat, but just has not really found an opportunity to mount any offense. TriSlash just, or MadeInHeaven, excuse me, kind of all over them at the moment. Utilizing all these record strings, yeah, the empty dash cancel into the throw as MadeInHeaven making a very phenomenal statement with a perfect on their first round. What? Don't ask me what happened. I think they traded 3Cs. That was insane. Oh, wow. Yeah, you like that moon skill, able to pop the dome, the fatal counter, no full combo afterwards though. A little bit of damage left on the table there, but MadeInHeaven not being deterred by that, just keeping the fight going here up against TriSlash. Back into the corner we go. Jump into the AI. Oh, wow. Shield DC. Had an eye for it. Good stuff there from TriSlash. Definitely necessary to get some momentum here. Not having a match that was being dictated by the first round here. Just having their footing. Oh, wow. Okay. A little bit of gap there. MadeInHeaven able to find a way out. What? Yo, was that intentional? The 3C arrow unblockable after the tech catch. I'm loving it. Okay, TriSlash in a little bit of a rough position here. Next hit can win, and the next hit will do it. Just off the special, straight to the hit confirming the super. MadeInHeaven going to be taking game 1. Alright, heading into the game 2 here. Okay, you can see TriSlash trying to mirror MadeInHeaven's movement a little bit. Matches them in the air game, matches them in the ground game. Got a little bit of clashes. Things are going in their favor so long as they're staying in and getting some more of this offense going. Able to punish the shield drop. He's looking much nicer for TriSlash. Just a momentum-heavy game, exactly where you want to be as Kouma, right in your opponent's face. My dogs agree. And here we go. That should be a perfect, nice response here from TriSlash to be able to say, hey, anything you can do, I can do better. I can get a perfect and save my Moon Drive better than you. Let's see. Round 2. Uh-oh. Alright, got scooped up out the skies. MadeInHeaven with the response. Always getting the corner carry. Unfortunately, not having the ender, though. Usually, it's been like every hit leading into 4K and corner carry for MadeInHeaven. So, an unfortunate drop means that they're not going to be able to continue that trend. And the TriSlash offense begins yet again. Oh my gosh, not just the corner. Okay, wake up button. MadeInHeaven. Oh, we call that a bar around here. Alright, what you got from the AI? Oh, the whiff. And the overhead yet again. That's been catching TriSlash quite a bit. Maybe just not expecting it. Not having an eye out for the startup of that special. Just the overall onslaught of options they were able to provide on the offense. Okay. Charged up. Got the armor going. Trying to find a way in. MadeInHeaven doing a good job of being pretty elusive, so TriSlash not getting a ton of catch out for the resources spent, but did get some life back. That's what was very significant at the end of the day. Gonna be able to confirm. Oh my gosh, yeah, trying to catch it for all that it's worth. A magic pixel available. MadeInHeaven feeling the pressure and goes for the heat. Nobody's home, and TriSlash 360 gonna be able to tie it up in rounds. Oh my gosh. These moon skills coming in really handy here for MadeInHeaven. Just like we've seen them getting usage off of it thanks to the overhead and now the movement option just going away. Okay, another opener. Ooh. Whoa, oh my gosh. So a little bit of a drop, but just thanks to the insanely high verticality of that super, does end up being like a little bit of an air unblockable. Now, Trislash wasn't without escape there. I think Shield would have saved him just a bit, but just an overall chaotic situation. Hard to make sense of what was going on with that drop. So that does put MadeInHeaven in a one round necessary to be victorious situation here. Trislash looking to take the fight over to them. Looking at the kind of back and forth adaptations that played between two of these players. Ooh, what? All right, excuse me. Omakashima hitboxes going crazy right now. Whoa, the disjoint on that sword saved Saber's life. I felt like Trislash had the right idea with the 3C on the armor. Like, that was going to be a really hard overall maneuver in order to counterplay. And MadeInHeaven did swing, but the disjoint of that sword, not allowing for any hitboxes to actually clash. That was a very interesting interaction. Oh my god, yeah, just diving away. Yo, playing Match recently, I know that feel. You're just caught in the air, your opponent's right below you. It's just like, I'm gonna dive. Are they ready for it? Look at the damage. Over 4.5k. Okay, this time has an eye for the overhead. That's fantastic for Trislash, making the adaptations. And just overall better defensive sequences against MadeInHeaven pressure, finding an opportunity for the blood heat. Getting the life back. Oh my gosh, the dive actually dove into the arm. I think MadeInHeaven was in the spot right there where they were actually unsafe, but a little bit hard to visually confirm that. Here comes Trislash though, has the life lead. Whoa, the heat ends up paying off there for MadeInHeaven. Do we have an arc drive? You better believe it. Excada. Uh-oh. Trislash back up against the wall, ready for that overhead yet again. Oh my god, this time the armor through the overhead. Now that's a response if I've ever seen one. Okay, the heat is available. What is MadeInHeaven? He catches the backdash. That was fantastic. Utilization of the buffer window there from Trislash, keeping all the options covered. Here comes the heat. They're going to be just about even on life, but just the hit confirmed instantaneously from MadeInHeaven. The swipe and good night. Going to be able to get the 2-1 victory over Trislash. That was a really great match. I'm glad we were able to have that on stream. Both players feeling pretty evenly matched all together. We're loving the adaptations that was happening, but MadeInHeaven is going to be the one who is victorious this time around. Very good stuff to both of them. All right, what do we got going on here? Let me go ahead and get I don't think the match I originally had planned for third is ready yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and get BboySonic and RandommmBoi up here. Let me go ahead and fix the stream queue real quick. Give me 1 moment, chat. While I'm over here messing around with the stream queue and all, I'll go ahead and do exclamation point match Reno. You can take a look at the match Reno. Again, $50 pop bonus being provided by PlusFramesGG to the PS4 and PC brackets respectively. Be sure to check out the sponsor quest on the side. If you want to donate free money to the pot, you can subscribe and follow PlusFramesGG entities on like Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, everything, and support the pot in the process. And be sure to check out the Match Reno Marketplace. That's just goodies there for sale as well. Or you can do a direct contribution, whatever you're feeling. But let me go ahead and get this together. BboySonicX. Been a minute since I've seen the B-Boy around these parts. Usually a Heatwave native. We see them here time and time again, especially here for PS4. Glad to see them back. They're going to be going up against a RandommmBoi. Noel, all right. Big fan of Noel around these parts. Alright, let's see what we got. RandommmBoi keeping the pressure really Man, she's just so, I mean, we got to see both Scrot and Tamaki put in work with this character at Climax of Night. She is just so terrifying to defend against when she gets her staggers and reverse speed and frame traps going. Like, the just sheer amount of options that Noel is able to utilize when she has you blocking is insane. Like, it really makes you question how you escape, when you escape, and what you escape with. She's able to pressure from extremely far away. Oh my god, you see it right there. The absorbing vacuum effect of that 5C reverse beat to 2A, setting up for the overhead charge off the ADP. He's just such a menace. Okay, do we got the safe jump? You better believe it. Dashing in. BboySonicX in huge trouble right now. Ooh, loving the usage of that BDP to just get through the dust cloud. One of the big changes for Noel, getting access to a meterless reversal now. All right, arc drive confirm. Oh my gosh, it did not hit. That was unfortunate. Just the slightly miscalculated trajectory there from B-Boy. Okay. I honestly thought the disjoint on the 2B was gonna save Noel's life right there, and she wouldn't clash with the bento, but that wasn't the case. What a confirm off jab of all things. Jump jab, that is. BboySonic. Ready with the dive confirmed. Nearly 3K off the conversion. Left, right. It's gonna be right this time, amigo. And there it is. BboySonicX gonna be able to tie it up in rounds. Good stuff. Okay, fatal counter. Out for Earth. Definitely. Oh, never mind. Not push through the corner here. Just setting up left, right yet again. Trying to show that they have staggers of their own. Not nearly as threatening thus far here. Gets RandommmBoi. Oh my gosh, that bunny was punished in one of the most niche ways I've ever seen. What is happening? There's just bentos all over the place. Like, Random needs to be kind of careful about how they navigate. You can see that they're trying to utilize air momentum and black keys to really divvy up their air momentum. Ends up working out fantastically as they do find a hit. Not a full combo, but a little bit over 3K off the standing pressure. BboySonicX still in the heat, pops the heat, but the pressure lives on thanks to that 3BC. Look at RandommmBoi go. Uh-oh. Popped on the dome with the double overhead. No combo, but just another overhead shortly thereafter with the charged ADP, and RandommmBoi spins into a magic circuit needed in order to close out the round off the 4.4K conversion. They're going to be going up one game over BboySonic. Looking clean, looking solid, looking cool, calm and collected. RandommmBoi really representing with this Noel right now. Let's see what we got. Okay. Players are kind of filling things out. BboySonic able to find that throw. Really kind of like a slower pacing kind of going on here. BboySonic taking full advantage of what they were able to find from the run-up throw, but got it as a matter of just slowing things down, you know, charging up their resources, and now letting it all be unleashed as they have found corner positioning. RandommmBoi is in deep trouble here off this confirm. Has to feed on the brain when we're going to spend it. Never mind, the DP letting it all rock on that. Got the max range 2B confirmation straight to the 214 A record series. Beautiful. What are we thinking here? He's utilizing that Noel range to keep BboySonicX in pressure, in trouble. Just wasn't able to navigate properly off the BC shield interaction. He ended up getting fatal counts for the troubles as BboySonicX retaliates. Word? Route start 3C? Alright. I'm with it. We go off. Where are we going? Oh my gosh. Right off the dome with the table. That's gotta be illegal. The table, ladders, and chairs match here from Hisui. TLC is not tender love and care. Okay. Oh, wow. I love using the air special, the air to ground. Unfortunately, left a little bit of a gap there. RandommmBoi able to find an opportunity to counter poke, get me out of this corner. Sets up safe jump off the double jump. Loving it. They are really poking away. Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah, I wasn't ready for that heat. Yeah, you can see RandommmBoi actually kind of increasing their black key usage quite a bit in pressure and in the mid-range. So a little bit more than what we were seeing in these previous rounds. Kind of using it as a matter of navigation. Whoa, I love the ideology there from RandommmBoi, trying to use that 3VC to get over the bento and potentially air and block with BboySonic just a little bit horizontally. It's calculated. Okay, recognize the opportunity for a full screen heat to get some life back, but still has to solve the issue of approaching, able to get something there through the black key, utilizing the overhead of that DP. Not really getting any full combos here, just finding these hits, not adding up to much, but less is more so long as it's all being added up together. Goes for that DP yet again. BboySonic has an eye for it. The heat activation, and now just getting out of dodge, getting out of that corner, recognizing that was the danger zone. What a clash. Okay, RandommmBoi needs to be a little bit careful. They've been very black key heavy. Lots of black key usage within the majority of this match. Down to 2 of them now. Not going to have that as an option for much longer. And once again, utilizing that 2B. You know, in my mind as well, I'm thinking, you know, 2B has a nice disjoint. May not be a bad idea to challenge that bento with, but time and time again, just not seemingly being the response. The hurt box is clashing with something there and leading to a full combo and leading to the demise there for RandommmBoi as BboySonicX going to be able to take a game, and we're tied up 1-1. Yeah, some tight sets here, close stuff going on here. Definitely a slower pace game 2 in comparison to our game 1, and I feel like that was a little bit more BboySonicX favored. You know, Hisui, she has the dust clouds, she has the bentos, she has like tables and all these sorts of items that she's able to set up on the screen to where she could do it offensively like this, to where you got to second guess how you're going to escape and where she's going to go, setting up for like the triple overheads or high-low, left-right stuff. But she can also use it kind of defensively, right? Where she's kind of creating a minefield where you have to suddenly be very careful about how you approach her and how you get in. I think that type of playstyle that BboySonicX was utilizing from full screen presence is what was making RandommmBoi have a lot of trouble getting in and utilizing more black keys. Altogether though, for that round 1 though, not really seemingly being the case. You see RandommmBoi being able to take the offense and pressure to BboySonicX immediately and just executing the game plan properly as it comes to the rush down. More of that is probably what's going to be needed, and less of the full screen mind games. BboySonicX having none of that, letting it all rot. Okay, a good amount of chip being added up here for BboySonic. The fantastic defense from RandommmBoi altogether. Nothing actually making contact, just a good amount of chip. Oh boy. Yeah, whiff shield, but there it is. The moon drive. I think BboySonicX was already put into the ideology of trying to whiff punish that shield, so ended up getting punished in the process. Here comes RandommmBoi, a lot of recoverable health, and that was just a matter of, because they blocked it out for so long and never actually got opened up, was able to get some of that health back. Unfortunately, not the majority of it, as BboySonicX does find a hit right on the ladder sequences of that heat activation. The table straight to the dome. Has 3 bars on deck. Are we going for an arc drive finish? May not even be necessary. Try to utilize as little bar as possible. Be conservative, and rewarded for that conservatism is BboySonicX, as they'll be able to carry 3 magic circuit and a full moon drive into this final round. RandommmBoi, with what they got, nearly half a moon drive available, so they may be able to pop that 1 magic circuit. We are in the final round between the 2 of them. Oh my god, yeah, they are really trying to mix up with that 2-2A that they saw success with previously. It was opening up BboySonicX quite a bit, but BboySonicX is maybe defended against the last 3 or 4 that have been thrown out. So, ooh, that's big. That's huge, actually. Off the fatal counter. Here comes RandommmBoi. All right, nearly 4K off the conversion, but yeah, just utilizing this pressure in the corner, really trying to push the issue with this 2-2A. Ooh, geez, just throwing literally everything that they possibly can here at BboySonic, but BboySonic will not budge. I think RandommmBoi was trying to call out when BboySonic was going to jump and trying to catch it with something air unblockable, but BboySonic just staying extremely stoic in the corner, waiting their turn. And has the life lead fighting out of the corner, which is very significant. Oh, should be actually punishing the heat. BboySonicX. Oh, that's gonna be a punish. Oh, I think if they had multiple opportunities to arc drive there, I don't know who would have killed, but it would have been a nice cash out on damage. Speaking of cash out on damage, off the fatal counter, RandommmBoi is able to find exactly what they need and rewarded for the aggressive playstyle. RandommmBoi getting the 2-1 victory, and they kind of did exactly what I said they would need to do, you know, just keep the pressure high, keep the matchup in closer quarters, and not give BboySonicX lots of opportunities to be at the full screen ranges and setting up the bentos and setting up the dust clouds. That was a phenomenal play there from RandommmBoi, phenomenal play there from both players, but good to see RandommmBoi doing some work as they persist on in this winners bracket. All right, Nico May is going to be the next one that we have on stream here. It looks like they're going to be going up against Midnghts, who just got a 2-1 victory over Y'all Easy. Midnghts, I'm not personally familiar with. I love seeing new faces around here, so I'm interested to see what they're bringing to the table here. Got the win over Y'all Easy, definitely fan favorite and strong Kouma Kishima player, so Midnghts knows some stuff. Let's see what we got going on here. While I'm at it, let me go ahead and cue some top 8 qualifying matches as well. Let's see, we're at 3 o'clock. I might be able to get a couple of these going, actually. Well, you know what? We'll stream all of them. We'll stream all of them. Let's just get a ton of Melty action going on here today. Does that sound good, chat? You want more Melty Blood? Let's get all the top 8 qualifying matches. So yeah, after this we'll get Medusa and Herrflipper. Then after that we'll get Yusuro and MadeInHeaven. Hey yo, is that Ciel? Is that Ciel I see over there? Interesting stuff. Yeah, Ciel, another character that showed up in the Climax of Night top 8 thanks to Akiha, attempting to counterpick the Vlov mirror match against Jurassic Ori and opt for the Ciel instead. And honestly, it looked completely doable. Akiha showed a lot of great presence in that matchup. I was extremely impressed with how close she was to pulling it off. It came pretty much down to a last round scenario. And a lot of the ideologies that she was carrying over was so good. With Akiha being a Vlov player herself, just recognizing the proper counterplay available from like full screen distances and just overall pressure construction to take the fight to Ori. Hoping that she sticks with that Ciel side for the future, because there's definitely a lot of potential there. Ciel versus Vlov is, I feel like, a matchup that has always been kind of touted as it's possible. You know, it's doable. Ciel definitely has a lot of direct counterplay to Vlov, even from full screen distances that some characters lack. So whether it's fair to call it a full-on even matchup or an advantageous Ciel matchup, maybe not, but there are definitely some things that you can implement within the matchup to make it a little bit easier on yourself in comparison to others. But Nico May just gave me the word that they are indeed on their way. This will be the last round 2 match that we have before we get into the winners quarters finals. Losers bracket is chugging along as well, and we are here at twitch.tv/PlusFramesGG. Thank you all for chilling with us. This is a bi-weekly Melty Blood type Lumina tournament for PS4 and PC. We're running through PS4 right now. We got PC coming up a little bit later. Should be starting at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, right after PS4 ends. Give Vlov a DP, he needs it. If I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning, I would definitely ban you in chat right now. But I'm in a good mood. I'm gonna let you rock. All right, we are out here. Canon matchup, no? Arc versus Ciel. Nico May, we just had our 1-year anniversary a couple of weeks ago, and as a celebration we did do some round robins with some of our most consistent participants, or just people that we've had through Heatwave throughout the past year. Nico May was a representative for the PS4 side of things, so cool to see them up here again against a new player, at least new to us. I have not seen Midnghts play, so interested to see what they bring to the table with the Ciel. All right now, taking the fight over to Nico. We are in the corner. As these routes available, looking good. Interesting ender. Daggers. Okay, Nico May not biting quite yet. Does find an opportunity to get out of the corner, but not without Midnghts just sharking underneath them, utilizing the Ciel movement so seamlessly. Really hard to kind of predict where they're going. Oh my gosh. Okay, Nico May able to find a hit. This could be the start of something extremely beneficial for them. If they had an ender on the combo, that was a very Unfortunate drop there for Nico to make. Midnghts able to take advantage of it, trying to do so meterless and able to do exactly that with the DP ender. They're gonna be taking round 1. Yeah, already I'm like extremely impressed with kind of like Midnghts movement. It's really hard to kind of predict where they're going. They're covering the screen extremely well, and it doesn't feel like any part of the screen for Nico has been safe to approach, so they're still kind of trying to figure out the neutral game. Oh, gee, they were expecting the last hit of the Rekka there to try to shield it. Midnghts did not commit, but that actually ended up being a positive gain for Nico, as they did cover some space. That time did commit to the last hit of the Rekka and was able to hit confirm it. Speaking of hit confirm, that was amazing off the middle counter here for Midnghts. Whoa, my gosh, did not commit to anything, got the IAD. Nico caught ducking. Midnghts still sitting on this bar, so going to be spinning one of them here for a nearly 4K conversion. Went for a super hard hit on the low shield. Oh my gosh, popping heat all over the place. Yeah, you see Midnghts recognizing the blood heat, not committing to any of the black keys. That did leave them susceptible for a bit more pressure and like a little bit of an easier time navigating the screen here for Nico, so they were able to get a cash into arc drive, locked in the corner. This is not a positioning we've seen Midnghts in at all, so Nico able to capitalize off that Arcueid rushdown that's been much needed throughout this match for a little bit of an advantage. Elbow into the double axe handle, and Nico tying it up 1-1 in rounds. Hello? Beautiful round start. Straight into that really deceptive JB safe jump. I remember that setup. Okay. Need to be careful. Nico locked down in this corner. Oh, okay. Finding a opportunity to up back, get the fatal counter off the 2A. Nico had an opportunity to potentially tie up the life bar. It's not working out. Caught off the trip with the 2C. Knocked down. The Moondrive activation. Throw it to the corner. Okay, last time they did this, they opted to go for straight in the heat. This time not doing so. A little bit low on life as Nico, so they need to be a little bit careful. And look at the zoning coming out here from Midnghts. Just trying to close this out in slower fashion. Ooh, careful. Oh, just the elbow. Shield mind game. The heat activation from Nico. Uh-oh. Nothing. Patience here from Nico. Okay, so off the heat activation, got quite a bit of life back, but not really able to utilize much of the magic circuit for any supers. Midnghts commits to the Moonskill version of that DP, so it's jump cancelable. They are locked down in this corner. This is where they found trouble before. Oh no, just a whiffed throw. If Nico's able to confirm this, they aren't. The Rekka is whiffing, so not actually able to confirm into the super. The blood heat activation, no confirm for Midnghts. This is getting extremely dicey. The scoop out the air, not enough to do it. Moondrive activation with the heat shortly thereafter. They're just scrapping back and forth. Here comes Nico. Not going to be able to catch it into arc drive or anything. Does have the full combo here, but it's not enough to do it. What a punish. There it is. Nico swinging wildly, unfortunately not in the direction where Midnghts was facing, and Midnghts able to freeze the screen, recognize exactly what was going on, and thanks to that Ciel mobility, find a punish out of thin air and get the first game. All right, Midnghts going for the mobility and zoning style yet again. Nico, okay, able to get a big opener off the charged ID. Not a full combo, but still keeping the pressure going. A lot of the combo drops actually coming into play here for Nico. Yeah, he's talking like conversions that usually lead to upwards of like 4K, only leading to under 3K each and every time. So needed more hits in order to take the round, but the positive upside to this, Nico did not have to spend a lot of resources. You're talking, they still have 2 magic circuits on deck, a full Moondrive, so beauty within the madness here for Nico. Midnghts trying to get back into their flow. What a hit confirm. Okay, gonna be able to get the OTG, carry into the corner with the 3K. Loving it. Stagger pressure yet again. What a DP interruption there from Nico. Ooh, okay. Nico having the read on Midnghts' approach within the mid screen, usually try to opt to back up, so was trying to catch out that backdash. Not able to get much for it though, as Midnghts is back on the pressure. Has Nico locked down in the corner. Look at all these air dashes. Okay. Opener here off the low. Here comes Nico. Again, these drops are really starting to cost them just a bit. Oh, on the other side, Midnghts has plenty of bar to work with here. Okay, does not opt to... No, they will opt to spin all the meter and get the hard drive finish. Yeah, I thought so. Like, it was just... Don't really want to play Herrflipper. If you can kill confirm, by all means do it. Okay. Nico still sitting on those resources. Dipping in and out here is Midnghts. The falling JD. Right. Oh my gosh, yeah, the late air dash. Nico was trying to stuff out a lower airborne approach, and Midnghts kind of mixing up their airborne momentum with that air dash. So, wow, I think Midnghts is trying to go out for a hard read on a wake up blood heat with that jump shield. Nico did not bite, so that's gonna be a free punish. Oh, able to bait out the reversal action as well. Nico has been dropping these, but able to get it this time around. Does not opt to spin the arc drive, so still has almost 3 bars to work with. Wake up 4BC, I used to love doing that. That move is so addictive. There it is. Nico's gonna be able to tie it up 1-1. Okay, Nico was definitely on the ropes. Back up against the wall for quite some time as Midnghts was really getting that pressure going, but could not quite find the closing sequences due to proper defense from Nico. And able to really get going on the offense. But I mean, interestingly enough, I mean, definitely feels like Midnghts is still dictating the pace, right? Like, just thanks to the mobility, really had to keep Nico out and make Nico earn their keep for the offense when it comes to traversing the neutral game. And Midnghts has gotten a lot of pressure. I feel like most of the, if you measure the time spent on defense, it's been Nico on defense for the majority of the time here. It's just when Nico does get in, their sequences have been a lot more explosive, able to get hits a lot easier, and now they're cashing into a little bit more damage with less drop combos as they cash in a little bit over 4K off that confirm. But here comes Midnghts firing right back off this Moondrive confirmation. Gonna be able to get the knockdown. What do you got for me? Ouch, Shiki. Wow, the JB whiffing. Rare footage of that JB whiffing. That's usually, you know, one of the better cross-ups in the game is Ciel's JB. Noel adopted it in the recent patch, but yeah, off of that whiff that Midnghts is totally not expecting, really, because it has kind of snowballed to their demise. Nico's going to be able to take this round. Nico, May. 1 round away, moving on into winner's quarters. What a... disgusting. DP clashes and my Melty Blood. Okay. Finding confirmation. Do we have the left right? Interesting. Okay. Yeah, did not opt for the 2A, went for the 5B instead. Maybe was trying to call it low shield. Midnghts did not falter in their defense. What a DP. What? Okay, I don't think that was intentional. I think Midnghts was facing the wrong way. Maybe need to use a double jump to realign themselves or something. Oh boy. Yeah, Nico is the one that's hitting on the life lead. They're just kind of like trying to match the pace of Midnghts. So just like Midnghts is kind of mobile all over the place. Nico trying to be just as mobile and all over the place and unpredictable. A fatal counter confirmed does allow for a Midnghts to lock down Nico. Trying to catch this in for as much as it's worth here. The air throw into the corner. Oh yeah, backdashing away to try to bait out any DPs or heat. Nico does not budge. The Moondrive activation, so Midnghts spending some resources to try to get the job done on this round. There's the heat activation from Nico, but there's the air throw in response from Midnghts. Oh my gosh, they are spending all the resources in the world. And speaking of resources spent, the Moonsteel commit from Nico, Midnghts had an eye for it with that shield A follow-up. We are going to the last round. Okay. Able to capture the air dash to pick up Nico. Looking good here. Ooh, okay, able to catch the low. Nico having a fantastic life lead here. This is exactly what you want to have on a final round situation. Midnghts back up against the wall. The pressure is on now. They have plenty of resources to try to make this happen. Pops the Moondrive to freeze the screen. Pop the Blood Heat for a little bit of health regain. Able to get the hit. Alongside the health regain, has access to the Arc Drive that we're not going to see. That could have been a lot of damage. Pretty much would have evened up the life total. So Midnghts, a little bit of a drop opportunity there, but trying to make sense of the chaos, zoning away with the black keys. Jeez, yeah, Nico kind of trying to like sit on the life lead and force Midnghts to approach. It's a pretty interesting style. Playing the clock, playing the life lead advantage. See if it pays off in their favor. Yeah, you can see Nico just like wherever Midnghts is trying to move, they're going the opposite direction, and anytime they see Midnghts ascending, trying to meet them with like a JB or JC for a fatal counter. I mean, it's exactly one of those that led to the game-winning hit. So I would say that was a fantastic strategy there from Nico, just slowing things down, forcing Midnghts to get in, and then capitalizing on the mistakes, as Nico will get the 2-1 victory over Midnghts. But again, stream matches have been really good. That was another extremely close set. All right, let's see. Losers is moving right along. We do have Herrflipper and Medusa coming up. Let me go ahead and get that set up. So yeah, this is gonna be winners, quarters, finals. There's a top 8 qualifier for winners side between Medusa and Medusa. No, that's not what's happening. It's Medusa and Herrflipper. Excuse me. All right, let me go ahead and queue a few more matches here, figure out what exactly we're doing for the stream matches from here on out. So we got Medusa and Herrflipper, Yusuro and MadeInHeaven coming right up. I like the idea of getting all the top 8 qualifier matches up on stream, so I'm going to commit to that idea. We'll go ahead and do Mick and RandommmBoi after Yusuro. Then we'll get Nico back up in here against Meatloaf. Good old Meatloaf. All right, y'all, here we go. Sorry, was updating some stuff. Let's see what we got. Herrflipper, Medusa, the Vlov allegations. Okay, Herrflipper has that corner position, trying to keep that pressure strong. Falling JB, a whip shield out in the distance. Herrflipper able to capitalize with the throw. Speed activation, trying to look for those air unblockables. Herrflipper not in the proper trajectory quite yet, but it's okay. Oh man, Vlov having so many ways that they could utilize the heat, right? You know, maybe cash in into mad damage, but if nothing's opening up the opponent, just block string into mad chip damage. Just able to do the latter, then find a hit after the fact to get that round 1. Vlov Archangel. Age of Silence. Vlov Archangel. Okay, nice delay. JA shield there from Herrflipper to punish the BC. Ooh, no OS'ing. So the heat was free there from Medusa. Try to change the matchup. Oh my god, flip his matchup on his head. Beautiful reversal there from Herrflipper. Now, Medusa may have... I'm not sure if they used the moon version. Medusa may have had an opportunity to moon drive cancel. I'm not quite sure. If it was a moon skill, probably not. But either way, Herrflipper tying up in rounds. All right, this is Ice Vlov activated. See how much of a significant impact this had on this match. It's completely slowed down. Ice in the competition, no pun intended. Stay away. Now it's up to Herrflipper to figure out exactly how to get in. Right now, just having no success with Medusa. Has to lock down in the corner, getting the safe jump, went empty jump low. Herrflipper at least had an eye for that. But now you're just getting chipped away. You see Medusa trying to bait out any reversal heat, any reversals at all. The moon drive, a key thing to use in order to escape, whether you're going to do BC or just moon drive to freeze the screen. Not really getting much advantage there from Herrflipper, as Medusa is going to be able to get game 1. Yeah, Herrflipper showing that they do have the capabilities of getting in on Medusa in the fire form. The ice form is a whole another story, as the zoning and just overall screen control amplified. Here comes Herrflipper. I mean, if they're able to get the job done against the Fire Vlov quicker without having to sacrifice a round for it and go into a round 3 situation, that would be awesome. Right now, Medusa trying to make sure that is not the case. Get it done with the Fire Vlov. As we're in this corner, threatening that safe jump, goes for the late air dash double overhead. Herrflipper seizing that opportunity for the free heat. Whoa, that was beautiful. Medusa shield A with a fatal counter. Herrflipper not going to really be able to utilize that heat much at all. Oh, go for the throw beats. Herrflipper, although they didn't reach, they were ducking. And so yeah, similar situation what we saw from the game 1. Medusa able to get the first round with the Fire Vlov. So Herrflipper, huge mountain to climb. They need to essentially find a way to beat this Fire Vlov again, and then one round figure out a way to beat the Ice Vlov. Right now, when it comes to half of that task, they are looking like they may be able to fulfill it. As Medusa locked down in this corner, getting a good amount of damage going for this life lead. Does swing into the low shield and wasn't ready for the shield lead teleport. So Medusa, I mean, pretty much a massive payout when it comes to that shield lead. They were able to get out of the corner pretty much safely, put Herrflippers back up against the wall pretty much safely, and they have the full screen behind them to work with if they want to get into a zoning game. Yeah, you see Herrflipper trying to put the matchup back in close quarters, potentially put, hey, yo, we do not want the PS4 turning off, yo, chill. My bad, my bad. Okay. Pretty much even on life bars here. Herrflipper trying to keep the pressure going, plus frames. GG. Oh my god. The throw bait off the IAD. Herrflipper should be able to capitalize off of this into a kill. No meter necessary. Alright. Let's see if they are able to first the one victory against Ice Vlov yet again. This is what's necessary in order for them to stay alive in this winner's bracket. Medusa one game away from moving on to our top 8. Stomping away. Big shoe, LMFAO, Vlov 2-2A. Jeez. Okay, Herrflipper finds an opportunity to show BC. But no combo! Oh my god, that was a really unfortunate drop. I'm guilty of it, chat. When you have a drop and your opponent air techs, the immediate thing you want to do is reclaim your momentum. So you're like, I'm gonna jump up and hit them. That's my combo. Give me my combo back. And then you get fatal countered into death. I hate it. Happens to the best of us. Happens to the rest of us. Medusa gonna be able to get the 2-0 victory over Herrflipper and move on into top 8 for Heatwave PS4. Medusa, no stranger to that territory. I almost want to say every single Heatwave PS4 they've been able to make top 8. So they are going to be guaranteeing that slot yet again. Good stuff to them. We'll be seeing them play a little bit later. We're going to be figuring out who else is going to be joining them in the top 8. We will have our next match coming up here. Will be Yusuro 7, the 7th Yusuro, versus MadeInHeaven. Let me go ahead and get that set up for y'all. Yeah, the Saber army really out in full force here. Herrflipper had an opportunity to make winner side top 8. Still has an opportunity to make top 8 out of the loser side. We have another Saber coming up here in the form of MadeInHeaven, who we saw on stream earlier, getting a victory over Trizass 360. They now have Yusuro 7, who is in front of them, a frequent participant of Heatwave when it comes to PS4 and PC. They were actually participating in our PC round robin for our 1-year anniversary. So one of our hometown heroes. If we want to claim Heatwave as a hometown, as a region, the Heatwave region. Well, let's see here. MadeInHeaven had an impressive showing previously. Let's see how they do against the likes of Yusuro for our top 8 qualifier in winner side. Alright, Yusro starting off strong with the air unblockable. Go into the corner. Good luck. Be like, I have my whole life ahead of me. Psych. The arc rush down is coming. The arc corner pressure is coming. Here we go. Slam to the ground. Moon drive. Just try to escape. That was a beautiful utilization of the air moon skill. A pretty good thing to do. If you have like a special that's some type of dive kick or swift maneuver from the air off of like a moon drive situation like that, a common response to moon drive can be throw or some type of like grounded button. So if you're able to like up back and swiftly swing that moon skill, could be a massive reward and escape from the situation. So yeah, MadeInHeaven coast to coast. Yusro is back up against the wall now as they build up that pressure. DP, get me out of this corner immediately. Unhand me. Ah, yeah, committed a little bit too heavy for that rapid beat. Did not special cancel it at all. Maybe didn't want the rapid beat altogether. Could have been a misinput on the reverse beat, or just did not get the special buffered out properly. Yusro taking advantage of that and getting the first round. Looking to take that momentum straight into the second round as they have the initial hit, cornering MadeInHeaven immediately. And oh my god, they're just being relentless. You're trying to air tech, you're trying to escape. There is no escape. Tries to go for that air moon skill yet again. This time Yusro freezing screen, having an eye for it, getting a guaranteed punish with the shield. You are in trouble. MadeInHeaven does have the blood heat available. The question is, when do you use it? Off the arc pressure, there's so many sequences and things that she could do to kind of bait you out. The elbow is not one of them, but it is all good. Yusro, despite getting pushed back from the heat, was able to get right back in there. A headstrong nature rewarded with a game, as Yusro 7 will be able to go up game 1. Let's see, let us see. Alright, MadeInHeaven firing away immediately off the IADs. Yeah, Yusro has been able to do a really good job of, like, once they find their initial hits, just keeping MadeInHeaven locked down and still pulling all the way to the finish. It looks like MadeInHeaven trying to have a similar approach here with the Saber rush down. These drop combos hurt though, and again, it's honestly just a subconscious automatic reaction that happens off drop combos. We see having time again here for MadeInHeaven of like the combo is dropping, Yusro is air teching, and MadeInHeaven's like, I gotta get him, and like Yusro just recognizing that MadeInHeaven is hungry for that missed opportunity and having the proper counterplay available. Despite that though, MadeInHeaven able to keep the match in their favor enough in order to take that first round. A big statement to be made as they do have a good amount of resources carrying over into the second round. Yusro changing the tide and the momentum instantaneously. MadeInHeaven's back up against the wall. Gonna be able to get that slam. We got the safe jump. Or are we going low? No, backing off for the 2B. Sneaky stuff. No full confirmation. Okay, we're plus a billion. Oh, MadeInHeaven trying to find an opportunity to squeak out of there. Yusro keeping the frame traps extremely tight. No opportunities for escape as they end up with a perfect. They are one round away from moving on to our top 8. Word, okay. Oh my god, the double moon drive activation. So that was like a moon drive activation from Yusro to confirm the situation. Moon drive activation from MadeInHeaven to avoid getting punished. Oh my god, you kept swinging? I thought you were gonna shield. But the swinging actually able to eat through the clashing of the little bit from Yusro on that moon skill and guarantee a punish. Here comes MadeInHeaven. The blood heat activation from Yusro though. And they are hungry for that hit. Finds it but not getting a full combo. Yo, the pressure? Oh my gosh. Oh, good back there from Yusro. Yeah, if you don't know, off of shield B, the teleport to the back, if you have the recoil on the ground, you can up back block it and usually recover in time in order to get a punish. Or at least be significantly advantageous if you mistime it at all. Word? Yo, the whip into, oh, you're trying to whip punish me? No, I'm whip punishing you? I like it. MadeInHeaven really just needs one more like solid hit in order to take this. Swinging away, but it's, oh my god. Look, just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. I like it. I like it. It pays off because MadeInHeaven's gonna be able to tie it up 1-1. Sheesh. Okay. The Saber army trying to make it happen. We're 1-1 here. MadeInHeaven has made some pretty good adaptations here in the match altogether. Having some good cycles of offense. Like, Wow, that was almost amazing. That little shimmy to bait out the Yusuro counter poke and then the whip punish was perfectly executed. It's just the combo thereafter was not there. So lost a good bit of momentum for that as Yusuro was able to capitalize. Oh no, yeah, that's gonna be a free shield. Gotta be super careful about using those moon skills. Even if you have moon drive and the clash strings available, if your opponent has moon drive available, it's a free freeze the screen and the punish right after. And in some sequences, they can even hit the shield in reaction to clash strings and get punished as well. So. MadeInHeaven. Ooh, okay. A good eye here from Yusuro as they're able to shield BC. That's gonna allow them to skip the corner, get a massive starter and an arc drive instead of an arc drive finish though. You better believe it. Arcueid with a massive damage, 5k confirmation off of that one. And Yusuro, one round away from taking it and going into the winner's side top 8. Now they are pretty starved for resources. That was a pretty expensive round to take in terms of the magic circuit they had to spend. MadeInHeaven having plenty of resources to utilize right here, right now. But their back is up against the wall. They need to make it happen. The neutral being played right now. MadeInHeaven swinging all over the place, just trying to dare Yusuro to enter their swinging zone. Yusuro just kind of waiting it out and being rewarded with that. Finds a hit. Back into the corner we go. MadeInHeaven possibly kind of up backing off those moon drive interactions. When they're in a stalemate in each other's space off the moon drive screen feeds, MadeInHeaven not afraid to take to the skies. And for good reason, they've gotten rewarded for it time and time again. Over 4k confirmation here, MadeInHeaven. Oh my gosh, the button for Yusuro. A perfect opportunity to just swing away and get out of pressure. They have the life lead, pretty much one hit away from taking it. The left, right gets heated. MadeInHeaven. Oh, ends up mashing it. Pretty bad time. Yusuro trying to make it happen. Look at this confirmation. That was beautiful. The moon drive passive meter gain going on, so they were able to build up 3 bars for the arc drive and just perfect routing in order to confirm it into it. Good stuff from Yusuro with the 2-1 victory. Gonna be moving on into top 8. All right, phenomenal. Let's go ahead and get these last 2 top 8 qualifiers that we have up and going. So we will be hopping over to Mick and RandommmBoi. Let me go ahead and set that up. Ooh, I'll be right back. It's a bit hot in here. I need to turn on a fan. All right, we're gaming. All right, so RandommmBoi we saw previously, very solid Noel player. Mick has joined quite a few heat waves. If I recall correctly, they play Arc. We'll see though. It's been a minute since I've seen a Mick play, but I'm pretty sure they play Arc. All right, I'm gonna ping Mick again just in case. Mick. Never mind, there they are. And they do play Arc. I was right. Good memory. Right, it is on and popping. Nick versus RandommmBoi. Corner we go. Gets the pick up off the EX black key. Ooh, loving the sequencing on the pressure there. Oh, doesn't get the full combo, but off the tech catch was able to finish the record string and still find the hit. Okay, Mick responding with buttons. Keeping the pressure strong here now. Here comes the frame traps. Moon drive activation. Mick moon drives in response and goes for a moon skill. Random able to throw that out. We'll be able to get round one. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be able to capture the landing. Good usage of the black key there in order to not only get out of the way from the arc approaching. Oh my gosh, mid combo reset utilizing the JB dumpy buff. Does have access to cross up with that button now. It is such a huge thing for Noel. Look at the pressure. Nick is just in trouble here. You are in jail thanks to all of these long-reaching mid-range normals and rekkas and black keys and whatnot. And that 2B, which is actually criminal. That thing is insane. Able to stuff out IADs like nobody's business. RandommmBoi showcasing why Noel is the strong character that she is today in Melty Blood type of Lumina, and gonna be able to get that round one. Game one, excuse me. Solid stuff. Just really keeping the pressure high mix back up against the wall with no room to escape. We gotta see if RandommmBoi is gonna be able to keep this going. Woo. All right. Falls down with the JB. Here comes Random. Going for the ender to push the corner yet again. Sets up that safe jump. Does not get the proper timing for the throw. I think they were just a little bit too early. Double moon drive pop. Both trying to keep themselves safe. And there it is off the 2PC. Not going for a full combo, just opting for corner positioning instead. And I think that was a fantastic decision to make as RandommmBoi. Gonna be rewarded for the read on the DP there from Mick. Maintain his corner positioning for this very cheeky side swap. Oh my gosh. It felt like it might have been a bit risky to go into the 5C off the 2A clash, but given that Mick did a moon skill that had pretty high startup, that actually ended up being the right maneuver overall. So a good call there from Random, and they are just continuing on. Mick having a very hard time finding an opportunity to really kind of cement themselves in this match. Random finding another one of those standing resets with the JB, IED, caught you holding down back. Mick swinging away, looking for anything here, just being stuffed time and time again. Mick just can't really get the engine started, holding high shield for dear life. Random not biting, just gonna go ahead and get that run up throw, the fallen JC, and this should be it. RandommmBoi, because he's RandommmBoi. The 2-0 victory over Mick will be getting into that top 8 winner side. They'll be going up against Yusuro a little bit later. Congratulations to them. Mick not out of it. They're just dropping over to the losers. Another opportunity to make top 8. See if they'll be able to get the job done. But let's go ahead and get this last top 8 qualifier match going. Nico, May, and Meatloaf. And you know, I think I could queue us up for potentially. Let's get this match on stream. I'm gonna get a losers top 8 qualifier for us on stream because losers is still catching up a bit. Hold up. All right, so Mick and Random concluded. We have Nico, May, and Meatloaf coming up right now, and we'll get Mick's loser qualifier matchup, and that's gonna be against the winner of who? Raspberry and Midnghts. Whoever wins there. All right, let me go gather these goons, Nico, May, and Meatloaf. Make sure that they're ready to play. Yeah, both of these two were present within that round robin that I was mentioning earlier for our 1-year anniversary. Meatloaf and Nico May both representing the PS4 side of things. So very funny that they're meeting here in the winners quarters finals of all places to play yet another set. Let me go ahead and update them names as well. Nico May, Meatloaf. No, you gotta stop. You gotta stop. But yeah, thank you all 50 of you. Hell yeah, all right. Yeah, we're gaming on a Sunday here at twitch.tv/PlusFramesGG for this Heatwave Multi-Block type Lumina bi-weekly tournament. We're at PS4. PC is going to be happening in a couple hours. If you're watching this and you have Multi-Block type Lumina on PC, you want to play in a bracket that starts in a few hours, join us. I mean, registration does close at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard, so it'll be closed in about an hour and 20 minutes from now. But yeah, we have even more players there than we have for PS4. It's going to be a bracket that's happening right after this. So, yeah, if you want to play, join us. Exclamation point bracket in the chat. That's going to take you to registration as well. It's in the same place. And beyond that, if you want to stick with us for the entire day, PS4 and PC is going to be a full day of multiple hype in action. People will get paid for, well, some people will get paid for their efforts here in competing in these brackets. The top 4, that is courtesy of exclamation point Matcherino. Exclamation point Matcherino in the chat. Be sure to check that out. We have a $50 pop bonus to be provided to both brackets for PS4 and PC respectively. You can pull those up. There are free ways to donate to the bracket. We don't have contribution codes, but there are sponsor quests on the side. Be sure to check out YouTube, Twitter, and all of the PlusFramesGG entities that by supporting you can donate free money to the pot. Some people have done so. Shout out to Critical Snake 7 for utilizing some of those sponsor quests, but we still have plenty more that could donate more free money to the pot. You do a direct contribution if you'd like. You'd be pretty cool for that, and I'd read your name on stream just because I want to emphasize just how much of a cool person that you are. And check out the marketplace. There's some goodies for sale there. Our friends, Kite and Books, the greatest manga provider in the universe, have some of their great titles there, such as the My Dad's Queen of All VTuber series, Uzumate made his way to Annoying Shit, that's going to be Sakusan, and a couple of other choice titles. There's Matchuno merch in there. There's charmed keychains for sale as well, courtesy of Quintessential Tablets and Girls Frontline. So yeah, cool stuff in there. But where is Meatloaf? Let me go find Meatloaf, chat. Hold up. I gotta take Meatloaf out of the oven. I don't need them getting cooked any further with a DQ. That's the ultimate cook. We don't need that in our life. Okay, Meatloaf has responded to me. They told me 1 second they're absorbing water. I don't know what plane of existence Meatloaf lives on, but fortunately the plane that they live on does allow for them to join the stream. Ready to go. Meatloaf versus Nico. Now I can tell you right now, Nico's not locking in Neko Arc because they're fraudulent. It's not gonna happen. They're going back to Arc right now. There's no way that they would lock in Neko Arc here. And Arc will be played, but it won't be a cat. There it is. Back to character select we go. There it is. Canon matchup. Arc versus Shiki. Yeah, 2 residential solid players as it comes to Heatwave PS4 brackets between Meatloaf and Nico May. Last time they played at the round robin, I can't remember who took it. I want to say Meatloaf took it, but I'm not 100% sure. Here we go. Game 1. Last winner side top 8 qualifying set that we have for the Heatwave PS4. You see them kind of playing the air mobility dance around the screen for the neutral game, but Meatloaf comes out advantageous with the first significant hit to get just almost 4K. Unfortunately, drop on the ender there, allowing for Nico May an opportunity to flip out, get the pressure going of their own. Noble combo though. The combo's kind of lacking on both ends here, as we are really lacking some knockdowns. Ooh. Okay, elbow room with the punch. That's a punishment. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know that. Yo, I'm fraudulent. That's crazy. It's gotta be space independent, bro. There's no way that's punishable all the time. Okay. Ooh, gets about the 2C. Nico able to get a super cancel. Wiping away. Put Meatloaf in the corner. Meatloaf popping that heat. Oh, wow. Getting punished for trying to charge. I guess they thought that they were going to be out of range for anything Nico could possibly throw it, but that was not the case. Oh, Nico commits to that wake-up DP. Sniffed out from a mile away there from Meatloaf. They'll be able to get round one. All right, bit of counter out the earth. Scratching away. Nice backdash, avoiding the plus frame situation, and just able to create a little bit of room. Nico still swinging away, and Meatloaf able to find a little bit of a whiff punish. Very well executed, avoiding that arc pressure by any means necessary. You can see that is the game plan for Meatloaf. They're dipping in, dipping out, not allowing for Nico May to lock them down. Oh, just gets swiped up by that 2C. The left-right allegations. Fine boom. It was left all along. Congratulations. Do I see another one? DJ Khaled. Oh my gosh, did not end up landing at all. Went for the throw bait, and Meatloaf had throw on the brain. That was not the case. Nico with the fantastic counterplay. Layer 3 of the beefy 5-layer burrito for Taco Bell. All right, throw into the corner we go. Meatloaf trying to turn it up. No burritos, just straight up meatloaf and mashed potatoes with the green beans. Grape Fanta on the side. Oh, hello? Crazy that whip punish with the falling charge JC there from Meatloaf on the other side of all things. Okay, Moondrive activation. Oh, just DP. That's something I've been seeing a lot more often lately. Of like, off of a Moondrive being top, people are like choosing violence. Like if you have an invincible reversal, they're choosing that a lot. And I think the reasoning behind it is so like oftentimes after Moondrive, people will go for throw, or they'll try to jump, or they'll try to like basically do anything that's not blocked. Right? And so just challenging with the DP more often than not, it's like a really against the grain decision that ends up paying off in dividends. Look at the Meatloaf mobility right now. Like Nico cannot seem to capture them at all. Meatloaf just really looking like they have full control of the matchup here. Nico's like swinging away, just trying to lock them down, find anything that's just like, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna pop people full screen, so at least I can have a little bit of more life, but that is going to kind of significantly stifle Nico May's cash out potential. You see off of that combo, only getting 2.9k, didn't really have any magic circuit to spin to really amplify the life lead. But Meatloaf on the other end, off the swipe, could have gotten a little bit more. Unfortunately, a little bit misspaced. Nico did have that Moondrive at the end of the day in order to get more dip on the chip for the damage. They will be getting game one. Alright, y'all, we are gaming Nico. Trying to get into that top 8 winner side. Not getting totally light. Ooh, okay, beautiful. Capitalizing on the backdash, buffering in that super. This time the throw. Countering Nico on the landing. Nico just really swiping away. I mean, Meatloaf has been like really navigating around the sky. It's like just super jumping in, jumping out, dashing away, swiping away. Like they've been really hard to just kind of like pin down. So Nico just trying to put a bunch of hitboxes on the screen and pretty much seeing if Meatloaf's going to run into them, and if they're not, where they're trying to go afterward. I think the playstyle is working out quite a bit, as Meatloaf has been getting pinned down more often than not within this round. Nico just pretty much one more hit away from taking this. A throw could potentially do it at that life total. Ooh. Okay, now Nico backdash. This is something that I see Nico do quite often actually. Sit on the life lead and try to force their opponent to approach. Looks like that's what they were going to do, but then at the last second trying to get in. Bruh. The like mid-screen shimmy walk back into elbow room. Personally, I'd be disgusted. All right, Nico having Wowza locked down yet again. This is where they've been significantly advantageous. Okay. Both having a better approach and handle here on things. They have so many resources, full moon drive, full magic circuit, all 4 bars, and gonna be able to spend some of it off this confirm in order to guarantee the round. Yeah, good. I like that idea. Utilize the arc drive, not only to end the round, but also have the Nadia install. Makes sense to me. Let's see. Wow. Alright, so Nico fires away initially. He's gonna be able to find that knockdown. Woo! Okay. Charge 5C. Tries to go for it yet again. This time Nico has an eye for it. Goes for the stand shield. Woo! Okay, that moonskill slide. Just perfect bounce right near the corner. Was able to get the pickup, but didn't believe in the rest of the prefer. But Nico's back is up against the wall regardless. Meatloaf trying to tie us up in game. Can they seal the deal? Nico does have that blood heat available. That's a lot of life to regain and potential for massive damage if they're able to find a proper hit. Off the double 2A starter, won't be the most amount of damage, but it is going to give them the life lead no matter what off the arc drive confirmation. An advantage here for Nico as Meatloaf. Winner's side life depends on these next interactions. Oh my god, swinging away, nothing. The full screen heat. Wow, Nico taking the bait there and just trying to run up and lock them down after that heat being spent. Just met with a heal to the forehead as Meatloaf needs one more interaction to go their way. There it is, off the moon drive activation yet again, going for that DP. Bruh, what? Lumina moment, Lumina moment. Oh my gosh. Don't ask me to analyze what happened. I don't have any words. All I know is the tied up 1-1. Craziness. Alright. Here comes Nico. Oh my god, the wake up button for Meatloaf. Jeez, yeah, he's faking like they were gonna charge up and then swiping away instantaneously with one of those Shiki mid-screen forward advancing specials that lead into full combos on it. This character, bro. Don't jump! Don't try to jump! I'll cover the skies as well. Insane. Alright, here comes Nico, the left-right alligator. It was right this time. That's crazy. People be buying fighting games to fight just to find out that they gotta flip a coin. That's insane. Nico May, 1 round away from moving on to winner side top 8. They've been in this position before. Meatloaf was able to make the comeback when their back was up against the wall. Let's see if they're able to do so again. This time they would be rewarded with a winner side top 8 placement. Both these players fighting for their life. Fatal counter off charge JC. Go back to edge. Meatloaf. Somehow, yet again, this is a very similar situation to what we saw in the previous game. Has all these resources at play in terms of magic circuit and heat. Nico in really big trouble right now. Yeah, they are just in jail. Frame trap hell. Look at him trying to get out. Swiping away into the overhead ender. Left right allegation. No, gonna go for the pickup this time. Okay. Yeah, I like that. And push to the corner. Able to catch the tech out, actually. That was fantastic. Nico having the coverage there. Not allowing for a free tech forward. The same setup? Similar. Blood heat activation for Meatloaf. Word. Okay, 2A starter. Not afraid of blood heat. Not afraid of last start. And yeah, Meatloaf does not have the heat available, so they are going to utilize the moon drive in order to try to make this happen. Ooh, boy. Yeah, Nico's going to try to keep this corner for as long as possible. Does commit to a 2A. Slide into the DMs as Meatloaf. And hey, what's good? Oh, Nico. Will they commit the heat? How badly do they want to end it right here, right now? Oh, there it is. Meatloaf able to navigate with the air actions, find a hit on Nico. We are going to the last round. I feel like this is something that's been happening time and time again with these stream matches. That just means Heatwave has been on fire with matches that we've had here thus far. But Meatloaf maybe cooking in the oven for a little bit too long, burning up. Oh my gosh, where's the punish? Where's the marinara sauce on the Meatloaf? Completely unseasoned Meatloaf going on here right now. Okay, he gets the throw. Meatloaf trying to pick it up. It's salvageable. Just put a little bit of black pepper. Oh no, Nico swiping away the left-right allegations. Oh my gosh, what are you reaching for? You reach, I teach. No throw, nobody's home. Here comes Dika May. Heel to the face, into the corner we go. What's the Oki? Nobody knows. So what do you got for me? Okay, the heat activation. Meatloaf having none of that. We're just swinging. I'm gonna swing rapidly with these claws, and if you run into it, it's your fault. Oh my gosh. Meatloaf with the fire. He can't keep getting away with this. He's just matching red. What? Oh, he went for that gambit yet again on the DP after the moon drive. And that read that we're working out time and time again is the exact thing that's going to cost them the game, as Meatloaf has DP punish and the 2-1 victory over Nico May in what was an insanely wild set between the two of them. What in the world? That was memes, bro. That was memes. Okay. Altogether, though, that does give us a winner side of top 8 fulfilled. So we got Medusa versus Meatloaf, Yusro7 and RandommmBoi. Those matches will be happening a little bit later. For loser side, we know that Try's last 360 is on the top side. MadeInHeaven's on the bottom side. Nico May and Plat are going to play right now. I wanted to get Mick versus the winner of Raspberry and Midnghts, but that match hasn't been reported yet. So I don't know if they're done. Let me go ahead and check up and see what's going on. Give me one moment, y'all. Oh, they oh, Midnghts 2-1 Raspberry. Okay. Let me go ahead and reflect that in the bracket. So then it will be Midnghts and Mick coming up right now. Let me go ahead and get that set up, chat. Give me one moment. Midnghts Mick, come on up. Keyword. There we go. Okay, let me go ahead and get this set up on stream as well. Midnghts Mick, and this is a losers top 8 qualifier. Dope. Okay, and then after this we'll be heading over to top 8. So after we have Yusro7 and RandommmBoi, and then we'll go to Medusa and Meatloaf. I like that. All right. Here we go. Okay, Midnghts keeping the pressure strong. Yeah, so from what we thought Midnghts played previously, it was extremely mobile, extremely just hard to pin down playstyle with the Ciel. They utilize the black keys and some of her momentum heavy specials in order to make it a nightmare for the opponent to approach. This time a lot more aggressive, taking the fight to Mick immediately, having the life lead in this initial 30 seconds, and doing a wake up throw straight into a command throw of all things. Yo, Midnghts, relax. Off the wall. Oh, okay, commits to an instant shield, leaving the back exposed. That could be a free fatal counter formation here from Mick. All right, swinging away, a little bit of a 4K. No heat's being used quite yet, but the shimmy. Walking back slightly. You thought I was gonna throw? Not today. enough. Oh, okay, yeah, didn't even need the arc drive. Just perfect execution on the combo. Just have to spin one bar. That's fantastic. Pretty much a magic pixel comeback there from Mick. Very impressive. The beginning of the round was not going in their favor at all. The left-right allegation. Here comes Midnight. Oh my gosh, that was interesting. I think they were not expecting to go over Mick's head with that IAD-JC, because IAD-JB would have been a lot better there, but it's all good. There's another massive light lead here for Midnghts, but you cannot count out Mick. That's something that we learned in the previous round. All it takes is one. Ooh, it's addictive, bro. Yo, if you've never played Ciel before, I'm telling you right now, go pick Ciel and just do 4BC. I'm telling you, it's addicting. It's an addicting moon skill to use. It's also very effective, as Midnight's going to be able to tie it up in rounds if used to that. All right, the OTG confirmation, great beat, Nick. Firing first within this round. Okay, seeing a lot of run-up shields here from Mick to try to push the ground game. Very interesting approach. Ends up working out. The falling buttons going in their favor. Trying to carry to the corner with this one, or at least close to it. But yeah, forced the moon drive as a response to moon drive happening, keeping himself safe. Oh boy. Okay, Mick loses a bit of pressure, but got a little bit of damage done here in the process. Midnight's under half health. Still has that 4 bars. Both of them pretty much ready to explode off that blood heat at any given time, should they choose to do so. Alright. Yeah, over 4K, so all the black keys. We're not like Noel, we're not limited. Ciel having all the black keys to throw in the world, and she will. Oh my gosh, where is she going? There's that blood heat activation. Woo! Scoop out the Earth. Oh my gosh, yeah, goes for the command throw. This time Mick GT's out. Not gonna have enough time to confirm into an arc drive, but the hit is still significant. This is now a life leak they're sitting on. Midnghts has to be filling the heat. Are we gonna pop the blood heat for it though? No way. Off the stand shield, there's definitely a massive opportunity for Midnghts to get something going. Oh man, you could tell that they wanted to. Okay, yeah. Off the initial time that they got the hits with the black keys, you can tell that Midnghts wanted to spend everything. They wanted to spend all the cash. They wanted to go from level 1 straight to the arc drive. Unfortunately, they whiffed the first time. So off the second time that they got the confirm, they were just like, I ain't taking no risk. I'm just going straight into the arc drive so I can get my finish. And that was cash well spent, as Midnghts going to be going up game 1. All right, bruh. Okay. Ooh, yeah, you have to spin moon drive there just so you don't fall and leave yourself susceptible to a guaranteed punish. That was a good utilization of that for Midnghts, because they not only got out of a free punish scenario, they also landed a hit. So here comes Nick. Back to the corner you go. How dare you try to escape? Here comes that arc pressure. He's doing a lot of damage. Uh-oh. Yo, the 2C? Beautiful. That's a good starter too. Yeah, look at that. 4K, pretty painless. Got a nice knockdown for it too, but Mick showing their time and time again, they're not afraid to use those DPs. Unfortunately, none of them really coming into contact with Midnghts the way that they need them to. The knockdown, not enough to kill. I'm surprised. Uh-oh. Oh, and just stuffing out that elbow. She pretty much like stubbed her toe on a black key. Like she really got stabbed in her pinky toe with a black key and died. That's crazy. What a way to go. All right. Ooh, that's big. What a moon drive confirmation. I love that. Just allowing for a nice hit confirm. Carry to the corner, over 4K on the confirmation. And just keeping this pressure high. Oh yeah, that's a free opportunity for Mick. Yeah, so I actually like that Mick, because I thought they would go for moon drive. They ended up recognizing that they could go for shield instead, which means they get to maintain the moon drive. That's a very valuable resource to have. Unfortunately, they didn't have the full combo, so they kind of lost a lot of their positioning and presence they were going to be able to have with the offense. Back up against the wall. This is, oh my god, extremely tough territory to be in, as a lost round means a lost game and a lost set. Midnghts 2-0 victory over Mick, and we'll be moving on into top 8. Ciel Gaming. Cool. well, I mean, everybody, exclamation point bracket in chat if you want to follow along with what's going on. We got 7 of the 8 top 8 spots fulfilled. I know Nico, May, and Plat are playing it out right now to figure out who's going to get that last slot. But we're going to go ahead and head over to our top 8 matches from winner's side, starting out with Yusro7 and RandommmBoi. Is winners semis. All right, let me go ahead and get top 8 set up because we'll get a good amount of top 8 matches streamed. We won't get everything streamed. We'll do what we can. Where's Yusro? Hey, somebody at Yusro, tell him get off Mude to get in the stream match. I bet you can find Yusro. Where's Yusro at? Boom, 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 boom. I don't know where Yusro's at, y'all. But yeah, I'll track down Yusro in the meantime. RandommmBoi. Now I think I read it. You know, there's a lot to take in when you're running brackets and everything. There's pings all over the place, messages all over the place, GGs and match reporting and everything else. But if I'm not mistaken, I recall seeing a blurb from Random saying that this is their top, not their top, their first tournament. Maybe I'm wrong. If so, good stuff. Nice. Having a solid showing, winner side top 8. Definitely a good position to be in. We are out here. Do I got the names in the right spots? You better believe it. Yusro7 and RandommmBoi. Looking to change the name from RandommmBoi to Consistent Boy. Not so random anymore when it comes to these dubs they've been able to stack, but going up against Yusro7. Strong Arcueid player within North America. Already started off with the heel. Who knows what side that hit on? The answer is to simply not be in the situation. Good luck. Here comes the rush down. Yusro stalling on joining the room, but not stalling on getting the pressure going, because my god, they're trying to make this a 3-touch game if at all possible. Random's in a ton of trouble. Commits to the DP, but thanks to Noel going quite far, even on whiff, not even gonna punish. Unfortunately, Yusro still found the hit necessary, and it will be the ideal 3-touch game that you're able to find there off the round 1. Yeah, that's, in my opinion, tell the mark of somebody that like is utilizing good combos and has really done their homework with the way that they're routing their hits and everything. Is like if you're able to win a game of Melty off of 3 hits, barring any like heats or anything like that, then that means you're definitely doing some good routing. It looks like Random is trying to show how that looks like exactly for Noel, as they have landed 2. They're 1 hit away from showing off the 3-hit nature of a Melty Blood type mini game if you know your stuff, and they fire right back with the perfect. Okay, I see what type of time it is. Here we go, out the RandommmBoi. Ooh, yeah, good utilization of that black T. Nearly and narrowly evading that elbow. Does not finish the combo, goes for a throw reset. Oh my god. Hard committing to that low shield, but no full combo from Yusro. That's actually a lot of damage left on the table. Hey, yo. Here we go, RandommmBoi. Oh, okay, the blood heat did not have an OS behind that bad boy, so Yusro will be able to get out and get a little bit of life back. Wow, there was an air stall there and a little bit of startup to that black key, so Yusro may have had an opportunity to shield to get the free last arc. Ended up blocking it, so that won't be the case. Yusro is finding the hits that they have been needing here, though, so... Ooh, trying to get them out the air, nothing. We are swinging away. The heat activation here from Random. Oh, yeah, went for the 3BC. A little bit telegraphed there. Yusro is going to be able to get the shield and guarantee punish. Has the life lead here. Random has no resources at all. Just the core hit of Noel. Locked down in this corner. Here comes Arc swinging away. Commit to the low shield, and Yusro able to bring the heal to the face. We'll be able to get game 1. All right. Okay, trying to start out this time with the 3DC. Yusro. Oh my gosh, yeah, Random. Really utilizing a lot of his actions though. Ooh, yeah, trying to find another one of the reset situations. This time Yusro able to challenge after block 2A. No punish on the jump shield. Very interesting. Noel definitely has the range to get a punish at that time. Just was not ready for the situation mentally. Was RandommmBoi, but it's all good. Keeping that pressure going. Good and strong. Oh my god, that was... Yo, was there an opportunity for a cross up there? Because like the 2-4A snatched Yusro out of the corner. I think... Maybe. I don't know. I maybe would have gotten hit because I would have blocked cross up. I would be like, what? What do you think you're doing? Alright. Random takes around. Round start DP! Alright, you need to be stopped. They call him RandommmBoi because he's random, boy. Good stuff. Moondrive activation. Gonna be able to get through that 5B. Oh, okay. Go for the DP yet again. Yusro has an eye for it this time. I'm loving it. Keep swinging it. The 2BC, unfortunate whiff on the 5C, but just trying to keep Yusro locked down. They both commit to a Moonsteel. It's the Arc elbow room that comes out on top, but no full combo for Yusro, so can't really get the cash out that they're rightfully deserved off of getting the exchange. The PS4, Sony? My bad. All right. RandommmBoi. Was that air unblockable? I feel like it was. Oh, okay. Went for a reset. Yusro is hitting that heat, trying to get out of pressure, trying to get out of dodge. Wow. Okay. Yusro has the life lead. Just lands straight into that black key. Now, there's an opportunity for shield. I just think that they thought it was going to whip them entirely. The shield PC to punish the Moonsteel. RandommmBoi has really not been able to get much mileage off of the 3BC quite yet. Yo, I'm loving the cash that's spent from Yusro to try to get this round. Ends up paying off if they get the jump C. All right. Yusro's on game point. RandommmBoi trying to stay in there, swinging away. All right, a safe jump, hop, jump. Oh, wow, what a trade. Okay. RandommmBoi finds a knockdown. Ooh, this is big. Safe jump. Drag out of the corner, just keeping the stagger pressure intact. And RandommmBoi will be able to tie it up 1-1. Fantastic stuff. Could have been a case of nerves, or it could have been a case of randomness. Who knows what it is? There was a lot of eccentric decision-making coming out from RandommmBoi in the initial parts of that game too, but I feel like they really came into their own in those latter rounds of just keeping the pressure on Yusro, having a very good sequencing on their combos, a little bit less of the resets and more of just like knockdown, strike throw type of game. Oh, but we see those DPs kind of rearing their head yet again. Yusro having an eye out for it, pausing and getting the punish, but here comes RandommmBoi, capitalizing on the drop combo. The potential to swing things back into their favor. It's messed up mix. We have one side. Good luck. All right. Woo! Fatal counter out the air with the JC. Plenty of resources available. And doesn't need to spend any of them. Good routing there from RandommmBoi as they're one round away from moving on to the winners finals. Oh, yeah, that 3D. Yeah, there's a couple of quirks about this matchup where RandommmBoi saw previous success with them, but we haven't seen any recent success within like the past couple of minutes or so. One is the DPs and the other one is the 3DC. Like, I don't think it's something they have to like eliminate from the game plan altogether, but maybe just find some different context for them out. Medusa definitely has an eye out for both of those options, and you can see what it's kind of led to. Getting the guaranteed punish out the 3DC initially and just snowballing all the way to the finish is Yusuro. What a response. We're one round away. Both these two fighting for winners finals territory. First tournament RandommmBoi, Yusuro, a tournament veteran. Here at Heat Wave. Gets the whip punish on the elbow. Here comes RandommmBoi. Alright. The left-right allegation. Nothing. Gets the throw even thereafter. Yusuro getting caught out. The BC clash in order to ensure safety. RandommmBoi. The chip is adding up. The shield in order to nullify the chip from Yusuro. Has 4 magic circuit available. RandommmBoi just Kai Kisuke's their way in. Run up throw. Found the double overhead. Found plenty of hits that could have been game-winning scenarios. Just does not have the right confirms available. Yeah, Moondrive cancel to save themselves from that 3DC. That was a good call there from RandommmBoi. Not getting guaranteed punisher from Yusuro, but Yusuro still finds the hit while in this heat. Guaranteed there's going to be a hard drive on the finish of this. And it's going to give Yusuro the life lead. However, it's not a comfy one. RandommmBoi, 3 magic circuit down there, can easily change the tides of the matches with a well-timed blood heat or by getting the cash out from a subsequent hit. Yusuro keep the pressure super strong here. Has the OS available on the blood heat top when the pressure is getting to be a little bit too much, and Yusuro gets the punish and gets the game, the set. Yusuro 2-1 victory over RandommmBoi and moving on into winners finals. Fantastic set going down, dude. All the sets on stream have been mad good. Just shout outs to everybody for just putting on a good show tonight. This has been a really good Heatwave PS4 that's going on. We still got more matches to get through. We got to figure out who Yusuro's opponent will be. So we're gonna go hop over to Medusa and Meatloaf. All right, let me get the stream queue together. Okay, Meatloaf, Medusa, winner semis. Give me one quick second here. Got a couple of TO duties I need to carry out. Man, ever since the current code music got added to this game, I haven't listened to anything else. Definitely my favorite tracks to listen to. Where's Meatloaf? Where's Meatloaf? All right, if I finish my TO duties by the time Meatloaf's not in here, I'm gonna go on a pinging spree. I'm gonna ping Meatloaf like 1,000,000 times. I'm almost done too. I've got one more person to handle here. All right, I'm finished. I'm becoming a Ghostbuster because I need to bust down Meatloaf ghosting this tournament, apparently. Meatloaf in all caps. take a look at PC. What's going on here? Heatwave PC currently at 36 entrants. Man, oh man. That's gonna be fun. Happening in a little bit over an hour here. There's Meatloaf. Call their name and they shall appear. You just gotta call their name about like 10 times, but the statement is true, nevertheless. I got a match for you folks. All right, so Meatloaf here. Going to character select. The Shiki, I know they also have a Hisui. Is that what they're going to be pulling out? Okay, no, it's just a different color Shiki. Oh, they said, hold on, I need my Gordon Ramsay color. I don't know what Meatloaf is cooking, but I definitely feel like I'm within a kitchen nightmare. I'm gonna need them to relax. The shenanigans Meatloaf has been pulling within PlusFramesGG tournaments has been bananas. Here we go. Winner semis, Meatloaf and Medusa. It does kind of look like Gordon Ramsay though, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Surprised there's no payload camera on that shield so he doesn't Medusa, but I mean, its overall presence they've been able to have tricky that is fantastic. A side swap, Meatloaf back up against the wall, over 4K off the confirmation. From the chip. Oh jeez. All the fireballs. Oh my gosh, it was a bunch of grounded fireballs at the perfect time when Meatloaf jumped. The air fireball to swoop them out of the sky. Just didn't have the proper confirmation to get the combo, but the screen control is being set. And this is only from Vlov, all right? Let's say that this round is taken and then you figure out the adaptation right after that. I mean, Medusa is only going to grow stronger with time if that Ice Vlov is going to come to the table. But right now, that's not even a part of the equation as Medusa takes the first round. Meatloaf need to do a kitchen inspection. What were they cooking? Here we go. Exquisite pressure here as they're just peppering in a bunch of these mids, reverse beating, able to find something here. The safe jump, no dice off the shield A follow up there from Medusa. I'm telling you, dude. Counter pokes, like grounded counter pokes like that end up anti-airing. I don't know. They make me cringe. They make me cringe and they make me wince. But it is what it is. So VC, I saw that coming from a mile away, but it pays off for Meatloaf as they just keep hitting the buttons despite the clash. Comes out on top in the exchange. Medusa's back up against the wall. All right, Meatloaf. Oh my gosh, just throwing in a dash of habanero and chipotle for a lot of spice here off the fatal counter. Medusa needs something. Turn up the heat on the burners. Oh my gosh. The throw, trying to get a perfectly cooked egg here, but here it is. A little bit of a scramble situation coming up in Medusa's favor. Okay. Trying to get out of that corner. The stomps. Big shoe LMFAO. Ugh. Yeah, this is exactly the pace where Medusa's gonna go in and be playing this matchup, right? Just get out of that corner, slow things down, putting up the wall of ice. Kill out, cool until room temperature, and it's perfect to feast after that. Don't want to burn your mouth. Meatloaf. Let's have the blood heat available. Just when do you pop it? How do we end up in this situation in the first place? Meatloaf was cooking all day, every day in the corner with the pressure, had a massive life lead, and just the moment that Medusa got out, just slowed it down, played the pace exactly where they needed to, forcing Meatloaf with the task of trying to approach Ice of Vlov and just could not get the job done as Medusa takes game one. Alright, Gordon Ramsay trying to do the kitchen inspection. The owners of the restaurant not having it right now. They're just saying everything that we do here is fine. Alright, Vlov Vlov is not top tier. Vlov is low tier. There's nothing that needs to be expected within this kitchen. Everything is fine as is. No buffs needed. Pomone, we're good. Meatloaf saying otherwise. Trying to take the fight over. Having another one of these very, you know, very momentum heavy rounds. I mean, oh my god, no air throw. And there it is. Yeah, punch should have dropped there from Meatloaf as they were just having a good sequencing all together. A knockdown in the corner could have been significant, but Medusa going to be able to find a way out now. Okay. Don't jump. Just... That was literally Vlov saying, hey, look over there. Just pointing to the sky. Shiki looking up saying, huh? And then big shoe up at the 2-2-A. Oh no. How even... They can't keep getting away with this, is what I'm trying to say. Meatloaf getting these solid initial exchanges, getting the rushdown going like so effortlessly, so great. Whittling Medusa down, and the Medusa is just able to worm their way out, reset the neutral, play it impeccably, and Meatloaf just can't find a way back in. The second time we've seen it happen. Right now, the rushdown going to Medusa's favor. This is a game point situation too. If Medusa's able to take this round with the Fire Vlov, cementing that they don't need Ice Vlov in order to do it, and will be able to get a winner's finals placement for it. Right now, after this confirmed, looking like it may be the case. The Meatloaf, oh my gosh, caught within the wall in a hard place, and it turns out that the kitchen nightmare was Vlov Archangel all along, cooking with the fire. No ice necessary. Don't cool me down. I'm just heating up, says Medusa, as they get the 2-0 victory. Gonna be headed into winners finals. Solid stuff. All right, so yeah, that guarantees our winners finals will be Medusa versus Yusra 7. Interesting case in point, this is the #1 and #2 seed that's in our winners finals, so maybe all according to Keikaku, I don't know. But we're gonna go over to our loser side. We have our losers round 1 or losers round 4. It's a losers top 8 match between Nico May and Trislav. It's gonna be going on right now. So let me go ahead and get them going. This is losers top 8. Midnghts and MadeInHeaven are hopefully playing right now. Oh, it looks like that finished. MadeInHeaven got the 2-0 victory over Midnghts. So we won't be seeing any more of Midnghts' fantastic Ciel for this tournament. But I hope we see Midnghts in the future because they were really a pleasure to watch. You know, Ciel. We have a couple of Ciel representatives within the online bracket sphere. But it was cool to see another one come into play and being as strong as they were. Midnghts was a pleasure to watch. Good stuff for them getting a 7th place finish here at Heatwave. So what that does entail is that after this match between Nico May and Trislash 360, given that MadeInHeaven got that victory, MadeInHeaven will be on stream after this, and they're going to be going up against Meatloaf. Let me go ahead and cue that up. This stream deck is all out of whack. I haven't been crossing out matches at all. The TO allegations. Where's Nico May? Nico, get off Mude. I know you can hear me. I'm telling you guys. If you're not familiar with Mude, I'm letting you know right now. Mude, go Google it. It's a gacha game that's going to tear apart the Melty Blood type of North American scene as we know it. There's just a Mude addiction. Everybody's becoming addicted to gacha. Can't pay attention to match calling or anything. Can't be bothered to play in tournaments. Yeah, Mude. Why are you typing Mude in the chat and not typing HW on your PS4 and joining the room? What are you doing? Did me saying Mude summon you? Do I need to make the keyword for the PS4 room Mude so that you join and get your ass in here for your tournament match? What are you doing? Oh my god. Yo, please. Nico, how is he still not here? He typed 3 whole sentences in my chat room and won't appear on stream for his match. Whose man's is this? It's HW, it's not HG, it's not HA, it's HW, that's the keyword. Thank you very much. Jeez Louise. All right, we're here. All right, Nico May tries last 360. So yeah, tries last having a interesting run within this tournament. So in their initial round, where is tries last 360 at? Yeah, they actually lost first round to MadeInHeaven in a 2-1 victory. I believe we had that, or 2-1 defeat, I should say. I believe we had that match on stream. So they got sent to losers very early, but they've gotten here through a streak of phenomenal, victories. They got a 2-0 victory over Y'all Izzy. That was probably Kouma Mirror, 2-0 victory over Zenny, the Aoko we saw earlier, and then 2-1 victory over Herrflipper. So although they weren't able to overcome MadeInHeaven Saber, they were able to overcome Herrflipper Saber. So that's how they got into this top 8 side. Nico getting a win over Plat within the losers round 3 top 8 qualifier. So a little bit of varying paths, but definitely strong players respectfully. All right, plus frames, here we go. GG. Whoa, what? That was, you don't see that anti-air every day. Just get big on him. Just charge up the armor, get out of the skies. It's my pressure, I need it now. Nico, this Nico play style of like sitting on the life lead, dashing away, and then as you try to approach, swinging Rekkas is like, it's tilting, but I think that's why it's so effective. It's because it's so tilting. They've been getting like massive payout for it, of just like people just simply running into the Rekkas. It's like, and I can't judge. I'd probably do the same thing. All right, here comes tries last. None of that nonsense. It's Kouma Kishima time. Oh my gosh, went to the other side, just got met with a DP. Look at the hitbox on that thing. What do you mean that anti-aired? That was obscene. Okay, try to go for the delay A punish on the BC. I respect it. Did not quite work out with the trajectory that was available. Nico May. Oh my gosh. Not sitting on the life feed this time around. I'm taking the fight to you. Into the corner we go. Bop, bop, bop. Boom. Kill to the face. Nah, we're backing up. Chilling out. But just the slam dunk. Tries last. Has had enough. Yeah, here comes Nico yet again with that super can't catch me type of play style. I'm so sorry. Multi-hitting specials being a significant thing to have in your kit when it comes to clashes, as Nico will be able to get the first game. Yeah, and I mean, if you're tries last, what do you do about this, right? It's a very interesting playstyle that's going on. Of course, when you're getting your offense going and really getting your engine running, it's okay. That's something I like already. Just smack her in the face. You're whipping in front of me, I'm just gonna smack you to 3C. Unfortunately, tries last didn't have the combo thereafter, so kind of lost their momentum with the power statement they were able to make with an opener like that. As Nico's back to business as usual, has that life lead. You're back up against the wall. Oh my god, the Los Angeles Lakers Kouma locked down in the corner here with the purple and gold. I need them to dig more into LeBron James and less Anthony Davis. So we need to get off the bench. No injury prone Kouma Kishima, just straight up balling if we can. Oh, this is so, why is just swinging Rekka so effective? Oh my gosh, yeah, just utilizes the super to eat through the armor. That is the proper counterplay. Nico sitting on that life, so you have to run up 3. I like it. Tries last? Speak with your fists. I like this. I like this. There we go. Able to bait out the DP as well. This is not biased commentary, I promise. As tries last going to be able to take the first round. Ooh, beautiful DP interruption there from Nico. Yeah, because I mean, you already know what was happening off the beginning of that wreck, that they were going to go into the full string with the overhead endurance to the super for massive plus frames. A not nice situation to be in with how much chip and pressure you have to take afterwards. So Nico avoiding that situation altogether with the DP interruption, finding a nice little 4.5k combo thereafter too. So he's in a significant advantage situation. But look at that anti-air, the palm up to the skies. LeBron James. Okay, getting big on him. Whoa, yeah. Recognizing the armor break potential of that super with the clash. That was just a good route there from Nico in order to manage to escape the scramble situation. Get big on him. Oh my gosh, yeah, just really kind of use that armor to kind of navigate Nico's runaway playstyle. Not really working out as they just can't get a prediction on where Nico's going next. And Nico gonna be able to get out scot-free. Reaching in with those Rekkas yet again. Yeah, back up in the Rekka, back up in the Rekka. Back up in the Rekka, but this time, nah. Gets the pop-up. No full combo afterward, though. Trislast has that life lead. You can see, despite the life lead, they're still hungry to find that hit. And they are able to do so. They're going to be tying it up 1-1 now. Okay. So Trislast showing that they have some responses, showing that they have some answers for the Nico May playstyle. They're getting a lot more whiff punishes on some of these whiff Rekkas. They're threatening the idea of shield, utilizing armor to make Nico less likely to throw Rekkas, because that's one thing that's going to be a direct counterplay, right? If Nico is just like swinging away with Rekkas on the ground and Trislast has armor activated, you know, unless you're going to whiff cancel or clash cancel into a super to try to armor break, that's not something you really want to swing into. So Nico's taking a little bit more of an airborne approach, and Trislast is having a little bit better time managing because of it. Right now, though, the early moon drive pop not going to be allowing for them to really take the fight to Nico as I think they initially planned. Okay, finishing that Rekka string, the pop up. Okay, whiffing these Rekkas yet again. The moon drive cancel to keep it safe. Okay, from downtown, no dice, the heat. And now we're going to be activating that armor just to run a throw. Yeah, Nico not letting that go for free. I agree with that. Next to low shield. Nico just flying away, able to get that overhead. Fatal counter off the easy. Receives nothing. Yo, do another one. I guarantee he'll run into it eventually. Oh, just committed to the air game for too long. Nico just running right under, so able to escape that corner. And Nico with this runaway game. Tell you, man, this is like a mental stamina check. Like you got to be really ready to endure this type of playstyle that Nico is implementing. I think it's like something that's fantastic. I'm just like not really pushing the issue too much, not getting too headstrong, not taking the fight to their opponent too aggressively, just saying, hey, I have the life lead, I'll throw out the hitboxes as necessary if they're going to try to get in on me. I'm confident in what I'm throwing out there, and I'm confident in maintaining this life lead. Good luck getting in. And I mean, it's working out. Uh-oh, that's going to be a whip punish. Yeah, did not have Moondrive or to save themselves from that whip, so Trislast will have to eat the entirety of this punish. The left-right allegations, or is it a fakie? Yeah, it's gonna be a fake out. The reason why that's a grappler, a common thing to do in safe jump situations as a grappler as a defender is to go for your scoop, because it's usually fast, can be a nice reversal to get your opponent off their landing. Nico had an eye for that, knew Trislast would be doing that, and just went for the air stall in order to not actually land and get a punish. So Trislast fighting for their life right now. Nico pretty much just need 1 or 2 hits in order to make this happen altogether. Good block on the blowback edge, not falling for that overhead, but Nico just keeps the pressure going thereafter. There's 2 bars available. I only got to spend one of them bad boys for the victory, as Nico May will be getting a 2-1 win over Trislast 360, and is going to persist within this top 8. Yeah, solid fight, solid bout between the 2 of them. It's Nico May that will be moving on that losers quarterfinals. They're going to be going up against RandommmBoi. Unfortunately, that match will be off stream, but that does not mean I don't have more stream matches for you all. And they're going to be on the loser side as well. We're going to actually be hopping over to Meatloaf and MadeInHeaven. We'll go ahead and get them going. This is losers quarterfinals. And then after this, we'll hop over to winners finals. By the time winners finals ends, we'll have a loser semis ready to go. We'll go to losers finals, grand finals, and then my phone will ring. I'll go ahead and silence that. After grand finals, you already know Heatwave PC is coming right up after this. Hey, if you want to play in Heatwave PC, the registration for that closes in 20 minutes. So that's going to be starting at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. The registration closes at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So exclamation point bracket in the chat if you played PC, Melty Blood, type of Mina, and you're in North America, and you have a wired Ethernet connection, you can join, you can play. We'd be happy to have you. Be sure to check us out. We're gonna have over 36 players for that bracket, so it's definitely stacked, which is impressive because a lot of players are not at home right now. They're at Climax of Night, which is happening this weekend. So really cool to see that the multiple type of community has plenty of players, even despite that tournament going on right now. Shout out to Shinobi and crew for putting on a fantastic tournament. But give me a moment. I gotta do some TO duties. I'm gonna go gather these players. Where is everybody? All right. Medusa, winners, finals will be after Meatloaf and MadeInHeaven, which is happening now. We got MadeInHeaven in here. Oh my god. Meatloaf. Meatloaf's been giving me the runaround all day today, yo. It's insane. All right, here we go. Meatloaf is here. Are they going with the Gordon Ramsay color this time, or is it somebody completely different? I just never know. They kind of look like a Ciel color, low key. Not really though, because then it would be all blue. I don't know who's supposed to be a cosplay of. If it's a cosplay at all, it may just be a cool color palette. It beats me. That's what makes Meatloaf so strong as a player. Always keeping you on your toes. Never know what's coming next. All right, MadeInHeaven versus a loaf of meat. Here we go. Losers quarterfinal. All right, Meatloaf starting off strong with the OTG conversions. Carry to the corner. Unblockable. Jeez. Can you relax? Oh my gosh, they are both swinging away off those blue skills. MadeInHeaven comes out on top. Yeah, I'm telling you, forward advancing specials, multi-hitting, full combo on hit, covers the air as well. Shiki Tono. That's the name of the game in just a couple of short blurbs. All right, the safe jump attempt. Oh man, MadeInHeaven just not really had a chance to play the game at all. This round has just been all Meatloaf, spending so much time on that left side of the screen in the corner. Not where you want to be. So see if MadeInHeaven's gonna be able to turn that matchup upside down just a little bit, as Meatloaf is really kind of sitting on the momentum at the moment. Okay, the IAD off the dome for the fatal counter is going to be a massive starter for MadeInHeaven. You already see well over 4K for one of those with the safe jump on the side. Ooh, okay, I think the attempt there for Meatloaf was a throw tech, but it just ended up being a throw altogether. MadeInHeaven did not attempt anything off that run up. And here we go, back up against the wall. This is the exact situation that put MadeInHeaven in a ton of trouble, with Meatloaf kind of dictating the pace on the pressure end of things. And now MadeInHeaven doesn't have that Moondrive as a matter of escape. It's just the supers and heat. This time the super, Invul, is what was utilized, and it was utilized well. They are able to skip the corner, kind of getting backed up back into it slowly but surely, but I could have actually potentially been the game off that JC fatal counter. Meatloaf just not having the proper conversions available. MadeInHeaven's going to be able to pick up the pieces here. Has that Moondrive back. This is definitely something that is significant. They utilize it on the BC, but not able to get a full hit for it. All the resources are being spent. It's now or never. MadeInHeaven recognizes the task at hand and able to execute the game plan. Following JC straight into the arc drive. We are tied up in rounds. MadeInHeaven staying in there. An expensive round to take though. We see MadeInHeaven really depleted on those resources. No magic circuit. The Moondrive is building, but it's only because of getting hit. Meatloaf finding the initial hit on this round 3. We're back to that corner positioning, and I mean, what's worth mentioning, MadeInHeaven was able to find a way out of that corner, a way out of that pressure on the previous round, but again, it was expensive. They don't have those resources this time around, so Meatloaf has been able to keep the pressure up seamlessly and consistently. The MadeInHeaven counter wake-up hit with the Moondrive activation. Last thing I expected, but it's paying off in dividends here for MadeInHeaven. Into the knockdown. Oh no, yeah, tried to go for a safe jump there, the Moondrive, allowing for Meatloaf to invul through that and then just sweeping the legs right after. Meatloaf cooking up some dubs here as they're going to be able to get game 1. Here we go. Alright, sliding away. Jeez, okay, yeah, that's been do I need to start doing that? Am I the problem? This has been a constant thing that I'm seeing right now. It's just like, after Moondrive activation, people are letting those DPs rot. And like, you know, theoretically, it makes sense. After Moondrive activation, people are always hitting something. They're not blocking. It's a good gamble to take. I might have to pocket that. People are showing me the way. Alright, here comes Meatloaf. The OTG conversion for mad damage. Oh, and the unblockable to follow thereafter. Meatloaf's on a roll right now. MadeInHeaven has had some periods of greatness within this matchup, a showcase that they can adapt. It just hasn't all been there to equate into a full game or to really put the pressure on Meatloaf like they need to. That's an unfortunate misinput, dude. Oh no. I believe they did quarter circle back instead of quarter circle forward. I think that's how that works, but either way, that is a unfortunate misspending of the magic trick from MadeInHeaven. The heat activation from Meatloaf. Try to get the life lead back into favor. We are jumping all over the place. Can we chill? This is not Arcana Hearts. Oh my gosh, that was an amazing punisher from Meatloaf. You want to talk about mad damage on the table, have the Nania installed. They already have a round up. This is just a great position for Meatloaf to be in to attempt to close this out. MadeInHeaven. Yeah, the win condition for MadeInHeaven just gets harder and harder to execute upon, but that doesn't mean that they're out of it. You see them swinging away, getting that corner positioning. A much needed combo here for well over 4K. Threatens the safe jump this time around, even though Meatloaf has been prone to moon driving those situations. What? Amazing. Cracking the dome of Shiki trying to run under. That was one of those Nania specials. But they did not have the full combo, and I think if they did, that could have been a round in their favor. Now they're pretty much going to have to fight for the tournament life off of this interaction right here, right now. The reversal moon drive and the dive. That's a MadeInHeaven special right there. We've seen them do that before, of like just as much as people have been DPing after moon drives, MadeInHeaven recognizes that a common thing that people do off of moon drive pop is throw. So they up back with the moon skill in order to punish the throw, and that was just the exact call they needed in that situation to stay alive. Not out of the hot seat quite yet though. Meatloaf is putting on the hurt, and if they lose this round, they will be out of the tournament as Meatloaf advances. The blood heat activation, trying to keep their spirits high. Does confirm the proper arc drive this time around. A confidence booster. Takes out the DP. MadeInHeaven is definitely within the right wavelengths for this match. Tuned in, dialed in, trying to make it happen. The moon drive is available. Text forward. I thought that was a bit risky, but it works out. BC, you're BC, but don't pick up. Keeping the pressure going. MadeInHeaven, giving it all they got. 2 bars available. I only need to spin one of them bad boys as MadeInHeaven is going to tie it up 1-1. Clutch stuff. I'm loving it. Just proper adaptations being made there for MadeInHeaven. Really taking the fight over to Meatloaf. Not being deterred despite the circumstances. It was looking a little bit rough to kind of make that happen. There's going to be a lot of counterplay necessary for MadeInHeaven. Just a good amount of momentum they were able to build in order to take that game. They were able to do so magnificently. And now that they got a taste of victory, a taste of momentum, they're just going to run away with it going into this round 3. They're just keeping Meatloaf locked down in this corner. A little bit of a drop, but the drops has never deterred MadeInHeaven. They're able to get back up on their feet and keep swinging. Unfortunately, not swinging towards Shiki in this instance, and Meatloaf's going to be able to get the whiff punish, but a shield coming in clutch on a moon skill of all things, so that was a guaranteed punish. MadeInHeaven, the knockdown. Do we got the safe jump? No, it's the empty jump throw. You can see Meatloaf was respecting the safe jump. That falling JC is a common thing that you see from Saber on her combo enders, and MadeInHeaven 3 steps ahead. They have completely turned this matchup on its head. 1 round away from moving on in the losers semis. The whiff DP out in the open. MadeInHeaven says you're wide open. Give me that punish. The heat activation text forward. You can see MadeInHeaven wants to keep this matchup up close as much as possible. As a matter of doing that, leaves himself a little bit open for an arc drive reversal there from Meatloaf. So we're going to be getting that Nania install right back. But there it is, able to react accordingly to the moon skill with the moon drive, screen freeze, get the shield punish. Meatloaf saying I can match the pace. If you want to keep scrapping in front of my face, I got something for that. Shield B from MadeInHeaven, but just a button shortly thereafter from Meatloaf. Privilege Shiki with those good mid-range control buttons, but just a wake up 5A of all things for MadeInHeaven for the fatal counter confirmation. Now what are we spending for this? MadeInHeaven can win, but I don't know. Do they want to do so on this round? It's not gonna. Okay, so it's not the worst thing in the world, right? They get to carry over their meters to the next round. Not only that, get 4 magic circuit available with a moon drive able to be popped, and Meatloaf had to spend resources in order to take that round. But it's once again a final round situation here at Heatwave PS4. 3 matches have been on fire today. You see MadeInHeaven saying, I've come this far, I had to climb my way up in order to get into the situation in the first place. I got to make sure it was for a good reason. Look at them taking the fight over to Meatloaf into this corner. The Moondrive's already been popped, so they don't have to worry about that as a reversal option, as that Moon skill swings out in the distance. They're trying, yeah, they're just all over Meatloaf right now. Meatloaf just trying to find an opportunity to escape that corner, get some breathing room, but MadeInHeaven just suffocating with the pressure. Will it be the heat? It will, but MadeInHeaven is not able to burst, not able to bait it, and just, wow, swinging that Moon skill and able to instantly hit confirm off the first hit into the arc drive. Here comes Meatloaf, catching out the backdash with the double swinging 2M and somehow able to get a full combo for it. Nearly tied up in health, but the heat, no OS? What is happening? Whoa, MadeInHeaven had a hit, but I don't think they hit confirmed it properly. That could have been the game potentially, unless I misread the situation. That happened really fast. Oh, they went for it. They went for it. They did have a little bit of juice on that magic circuit available, so they ended up trying to go for the counter. Meatloaf recognized that same juice that they had available on the meter and decided to respect on the wake up and get the punish after the whiffed super. And there it is. Meatloaf, 2-1 victory over MadeInHeaven. Gotta be moving on in top 4. Loser semis, good stuff to Meatloaf. Congratulations to MadeInHeaven though. Happy to have you here. Hope you join us for more of these Heatwave tournaments, a bi-weekly multiple type Lumina for PS4 and PC. Always happy to see new faces around here. I don't know if this was your first Heatwave. If it was, welcome. Be sure to join us again. If it wasn't, I'm an awful TO and I apologize, but I thank you for stopping by yet again. We are gonna hop over to our winner side, which means I gotta change the room. Give me one moment. Yeah. Winners finals. It's gonna be between Medusa and Yusuro 7, our first and second seed. Boom, boom, boom. Holy smokes, hold on. Geez. Exclamation point match Reno in the chat. There's been a fat donation, courtesy of Mick. They did so on the PC bracket. They dropped another $50 in the pot. Hey, so I mean, like, if you're watching this right now and you have Melty Blood type Lumina for PC, there is a $100 pot tournament happening in 40 minutes. But the registration deadline is in 10 minutes. Exclamation point bracket in the chat if you want to slice that pot. You're gonna want to register right now. You got 10 minutes to do so. But shout out to Mick for the $50 donation. Definitely appreciative for that one, as that PC pot sitting at $100.75. Y'all can also do direct donations if you'd like. We are extremely grateful for anything that we do receive, but it doesn't have to be out of your pocket. There are ways to donate free money. Sponsor quests on the side. Critical Snake 7 has done a couple of those, but there's still some lingering. All you got to do is like follow us on Twitter, or like follow me on Twitter, subscribe to our YouTube, and by hitting those buttons on the Match Reno page, that also donates free money to the pot. And that's for both of them. You know, PS4, this is what you're watching right now. So if you're a fan of what you're watching here on PS4 and you want to show support to the players, you know, pull up the PS4 Match Reno, show some love. You know, get those sponsor quests done. If you want to do a direct contribution, again, not mandatory, but would be pretty cool. And just appreciate the support of everybody here for Heatwave here at twitch.tv/PlusFramesGG. Where's Medusa? Is Medusa also? I'm about to. I gotta abolish Mude, bro. If I find out that Medusa was rolling in Mude and that's why they're late here, you Mude players. Me talks about Mude players is the Mude player. All right, Medusa and Yusuro. Vlov versus Arc. Ready to go. They're good to start. Why haven't they started yet? Should I check Discord? What's going on here? Oh, I checked Discord and I just saw that Nico May was able to get the 2-0 victory over RandommmBoi. So Nico will be advancing. That means we have 2 Arcueids in top 4 here. Solid showing the RandommmBoi though. Really impressive Noel play that they were bringing to the table here, especially for the first tournament. 5th place is something that you should hold your head high about, and I hope you continue to join us here. You know, first tournament, don't let it be your last. We're here every other Sunday and we'd love to have you here again. Are they starting? I'm about to ping them. What's happening? What? Wait, am I losing my mind? What? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. All right, we're gaming. I thought I like accidentally pinged someone and a match wasn't supposed to happen, and I kept looking at start GG for verification. I'm like, no, definitely Medusa and Hisui right now. So I don't know, but we're good. After this, you know, meatloaf is joined. After this, it is going to be meatloaf and Nico May from the run back. They actually played a winner side, so that'll be a fun one. All right. All right, so first to 3 here for the winners finals. More games to play with, more ice blobs to be dealt with, maybe less. Could be fire blob fleet. Looks like that's what Medusa is trying to make happen right here. Massive life lead against Yusro thus far. Into the corner we go with the IAD. What you reaching for? I'm nowhere near the ground player. And yeah, that's gonna be a pretty no. Send it to Sage Jam. I thought that was gonna kill. Maybe there was a route there that could have killed, but keeping it conservative, not spending too many resources in order to make it happen. Yusro needs an insane turnaround in order to, you know, get the lead in game here. Off that moon skill, that could be a nice opener. Well over 4K for the confirmation, but no air throw on the Ender. Unfortunate, but able to air to ground them with pressure. Just swiping away. No, Yusro with the combos off the fatal counter. Wow, and just like that. All it took was 1 hit. All it took was 1 hit, and Yusro was able to get it done. Yeah, Medusa, like, maybe with meter spent, they could have made that last combo that they had kill. What was just, you know, trying to keep it conservative, and rightfully so, but unfortunately did not pay off. Yusro able to get the clutch comeback. All right, stand up. When I move, you move. Just kidding. You can't move. I'm blocked. I'll stop in the ground. Big shoe, LMFAO. All right. The moon drive pop. Where do you think you're going? Full screen is where you're going, amigo. Good luck. Vlov allegations. Can you beat them? North America can't. You're just a statistic. You're a victim. Welcome, Medusa. Going off with that ice blob. And I mean, all things considered, they had a pretty like a pretty exemplary first round as well. It was just a miracle Yusro comeback that was able to make it happen. This time Medusa able to get the life lead. They really execute on that life lead that they had all together here for the round 2. So Medusa, in terms of the overall pacing of the matchup, has been dictating the pace all together. And now Yusro is just trying to find a way in, dip into whatever they were able to find for that comeback and have it take place within a much more advantageous position. But Medusa is just not letting up. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You can't get in. I need a mod on PC type Lumina to where every time Ice Vlov like does any type of projectile, 236 or 22, the sound effects are replaced with a vine boom. That'd be hilarious. All right, gets the knockdown. There it is, 2A. Was expecting a safe jump with the heel to the face, but Yusro mixing it up fantastically. They have 4 bars to work with, doesn't spend at all, just one of them does go for the entirety of the safe jump this time around, but the delayed heat gonna allow for the full punish, and there it is. Yusro really playing the matchup impressively, like despite it looking rough for him to approach and him to get in. Just really being patient, you know, just navigating exactly where they need to, taking the chip and taking the hits where they can, but just not being deterred from getting in there and getting the job done. Very good endurance and very good mindset that they have going into this winners finals that they take game 1. Right. Here comes Medusa. Yeah, I mean, this has been the pace, the tone setter. It's almost like deja vu. This is exactly how the first round went in the first game. The same back up against the wall corner, the same IAD. What are you reaching for? Okay, but it's a different ending. This time, Medusa was able to capitalize and get the game. There is no Yusuro miracle comeback. A perfect here for Medusa as they start out. Word, okay. Coming up on top of the Shield Wars is Yusuro. No. The left-right alligator. Oh, the right side this time. The 50-50, the coin flip. My condolences. Well, you're not dead yet. There's still hope. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Both of them have just had opening sequences of, I have my momentum, I'm gonna get you into the corner, and I'm gonna go for a throw bait on my IAD. You're gonna reach, and I'm gonna kill you for it. And they both led to a perfect. It's like literally a mirror image on rounds. I'm losing my mind. All right, Vlov has joined the chat. Oh my God, we're sweeping the toes. What are you stand shielding for? All right. The safe jump, or are we going low? All right, both actually. DC, okay, yikes. That's not where you want to end up after a DC. Arcueid, feet in your face. Maybe that is where you want to end up. I won't judge. Here comes Yusuro. The heat out of nowhere. Okay, Medusa saying, get off of me. Okay, does shield, doesn't pop the BC, dropped shield, and that's going to be a punish play. Medusa going to be tying it up 1-1. Alright. Ooh, okay. Run up 2A here from Yusuro. No big confirm, but at least keeping the pressure strong. Yeah, staggering away on those frame traps. Not allowing any gap for escape. Oh, commits to that shield. Hey, Yusuro close enough to find a punish off block. And just really taking the battle with Medusa now. Oh my gosh. Could be it? Yeah, it looks it to me. Doesn't even need to spin a bar for it. Pseudo perfect. It took a little bit of shit. Bruh. Just sharking underneath them. There is no escape. The left-right allegation. A little bit scuffed, but the pressure's still there, so we take those. Oh my gosh. You let up for a minute, you let up for a second. It does not matter actually. Yusuro ready for the BC, has a BC of their own for the punish. Medusa getting locked down. No escape. Oh, it has the OS clipped within that pressure string, but not the combos. Not the combos. We'll save those for later. I want to make the statement, but I don't want to yell at you. I'm gonna whisper. I have noise. I don't have concerns. Here comes Medusa, firing right back. The allegations. Oh no, not the throw bait yet again. Into the corner we go, charging up on him. Good luck. North America, can we do it? Here we go, final round. All right, Medusa has like no resources though. Look at the magic circuit. Look at the moon drive here on Yusuro's end. Okay, yeah, immediately popping heat. I don't want to be subject to that pressure. That's a early Christmas present in October. Just to lift DP, Medusa's going to be able to extend this life lead even more. All right, into the corner you go. Take a bite out of crime. Good stand shield. Delay A, not able to punish the BC though. Elbow room. Got to give us some elbow room, says Yusuro. Back to the corner you go. This is where I've wanted to be all along. Good luck. Do not send me full screen. Do not pop heat and win the game. Oh my God, picking into the low shield, but Yusuro could not capitalize. Oh my, we're swinging. Uh-oh. You're gonna have to cope real soon. You're gonna have to cope real soon. Okay, it's time to cope right now. Run up, low shield, nothing. All right, we're charging up. Does not have a BC. You gotta hold this. Okay, back up against the wall. Medusa getting pushed back slowly but surely, but look at the chip. What could it be? Jeez, Yusro cannot get hit. Not even once. Oh, opting for a throwback, but they did an IAD, and there it is, just swinging away. Medusa able to find those final hits that they need, and will be taking the lead within this set 2-1. But I will say, Yusro has the right mindset. Like, the run-up shields, the BC usage, the overall moon drives, and trying to stay in there. I feel like they're within the right presence of mind in order to make this set close and still be potentially in it to win it. But just Medusa, when they get that screen control and when they're able to like get Yusro off of them, they just execute the game plan from there phenomenally, right? Just covering the proper spaces of the screen, recognizing how Yusro's trying to play it out, and although Yusro's in the right presence of mind to counterplay, Medusa is just really taking the fight to them properly. Here comes Yusro with the knockdown back to the corner. The unblockable. Not this time. Throw out of the corner. Innovative. I don't know how I feel about this one. Okay. We're back mid-screen. This is where Yusro chose to be. And I gotta say, I'm sorry, because I don't know if that was the move play. Yikes. What did she do? Okay, yeah, good. Air shielding. Not allowing for a free air unblockable to happen. Medusa actually gets antsy. Tries to run up and get a throw on the land, or like get a button on the landing. A swing and a miss, and a full whiff punish here from Yusro with the arc drive finish as a punishment. Yeah, not sure where the antsiness came in there from Medusa, but it was definitely was not a timely response. Uh-oh, I'm plus a billion. Time for the throw. Okay, shield A is working out this time here from Medusa. Loving the pickup. Boop. All right, time to cope. Although Yusro's been playing around extremely well, the jump shield. Look, Yusro might have spent that hour-and-a-half investment and watched the Masoma block counterplay video. He may have done it. Okay, run up. She's low shielding for their life, but the big fatal counter Medusa can't capitalize off of it. It's okay. We're here, and this is Medusa match point 2. Yusro needs to just instant download off the fiber net that Masoma video and install it into their brain cells in order to make this happen. Could it be done? Oh, the shield BC. Medusa saying, not today. You don't even have YouTube Premium. What are you doing? You can't download videos. Not by legal means, that is. Oh my god. Here we go. There's a massive life lead for Medusa to have. And Yusro's in the corner. Has the blood heat, but that's quite a committal action. An awfully hot coffee pot. Lets it rip. Not gonna get much for it though in terms of damage or life regain. We're back into this corner. Now we have no resources at all. And just gets caught by the 214A Rekka low Medusa. 3-1 victory. Moving on to the grand finals winners side with Vlov Archangel. Wonderfully executed, beautiful stuff. That's the #1 seed in the bracket for a reason. It's because they're kind of nice with it. They're kind of nice with it. Yusro not out yet, just gonna be falling to the losers final side for now. We got to figure out who Yusro's opponent's gonna be between Nico May and Meatloaf. Let me go ahead and change the room to the way that it's supposed to be, because this will be a 1-2 for our loser semifinal. Wow's already in the room. I gotta get Nico May off of Mude. I'm gonna freaking send a letter to the CEO of Mude. Say, hey, you gotta shut down the service immediately. It's killing my community. My niche anime fighter community cannot seem to function within tournament brackets because they're too busy rolling for waifus, just simply dedicating their entire lives and well-being to PNGs. Oh, there they are. Nico is here. But the question is Wowza here? Oh no, they're character select. All right, we got a match. Let me go ahead and update the scoreboard. Nico May versus Meatloaf. It's happening. One moment, chat. Got some TO stuff to take care of over her.
All
right. Hold on. I got some stuff to do. Give me one moment, chat. All right, I'm here. About that. What's happening? What's going down? That's the name song? Hope not. Nope, we're good to go. We're live. All right, Nico, that first round. This is a run back, mind you. Don't forget that. So these two played in winner side. I believe it was Meatloaf that was able to take it, but it was like a very, very close set. Like pretty much came down to a last interaction. So these two pretty evenly matched. Both extremely strong players. Gets a knockdown. Oh my god, mistimed on the throat not once, but twice. But Nico just swiping away. Arc's Rekkas has really been running amok in this bracket. Like, just not being necessarily used as a pressure tool, but as like a neutral tool. It's been something. Oh my gosh, look at the backdashing. But yeah, as equally as you want to backdash, that is space that's being covered in your evasiveness that can easily be matched by Shiki Tono's horizontal placement on those specials. Traveling so extremely far. Meatloaf able to find a punish. Get some corner positioning, but Nico is swiping away. Rewarded for that. The left-right allegations? You better believe it. Oh my gosh, but Nico always so good at stalling in the air, recognizing when their opponent's going to try to counterplay and getting that dive to mix things up. This time does go for the left-right and has a OS built into it, so if you're trying to heat, you're going to have a bad time. Bad time in this case going to be a round going in Nico May's favor. There it is. Beautiful. It's wonderfly executed all together. And yo, I gotta wake up. This is if Nico takes this round, that's it. He'll be winning 2-0 over Meatloaf. This match has really flown by. Nico go for the speed run 80%. Bruh, that was unfortunate. Ended up hitting the button, got frame trapped. Look at the damage, but no full combo, swiping away. Gonna be able to get whiff punish. This is definitely good for Meatloaf. Try to swing things back into their favor. Run up heat. I like it. Get some of that life back and got the hit afterwards. This is a big turnaround. So you're talking Meatloaf has not only the life lead and not only a significant amount of damage done to Nico, but also got that Nania install. So gonna have access to a couple more specials to try to get the job done. Not nearly fully out of... Wow. I thought it may be Moondrive if they would spin on the whiff to try to save themselves. They tried to go for super. In fact, maybe they tried to go for like DP super or something, but they got mixed up by getting crossed under. Because they ended up under Meatloaf in their routing. Very nutty situation altogether. All right. Here comes Meatloaf. Oh, whoa, wow, the crazy DP. Was not expecting that at all. Jeez, Nico is really swiping away. The scrap in this set is insane. Meatloaf maybe even had a game-winning hit there, but couldn't get the full confirmation. Did a heat from full health just to get Nico off of them, and then just got swiped right after. Man, this is constant decision-making on both ends here. Until that very moment, the mean look. Just the recognition of each other's powers. It's like, this guy's good. Okay? Ah, yeah, committed to a moon skill that allows Nico man an opportunity to pop the moon drive, freeze time, get the shield punish, but not a full combo confirmation. Ball in, but yeah, just blocked, deflected. Meatloaf going for the air block. Elbow room, no dice. Jeez, can we slow down at all? The answer is no. Meatloaf swiping away. 1-1, tied up between these two. Pretty pivotal match to take. I mean, Nico, like I said, was looking like they were trying to speedrun it. Wowza, excuse me, Meatloaf. They're able to recognize the pace and swing things back into their favor. Phenomenal adaptation to play. Meatloaf. That's the name, don't you forget it. All right. Man, another one of these instant heat pops. Like Meatloaf is kind of showing that they are not afraid to pop heat, even from like a full life lead, just to get out of arc pressure. I mean, as threatening as arc pressures can be, I can't really say I blame them for making that decision. And you see the turnaround for it. You know, all of a sudden they're not cornered anymore. They have the life lead, and they were able to get some pressure on Nico. But as soon as they left the gap, Nico just going to those tried and true Rekkas. Swanging. Okay, run under with the 2C fatal counter. Nothing too big for it though. Another one. Give me a third. It would have worked too. They pop moon drive. Don't call me a genius. Call me right. All right. Elbow room. Nothing. And yeah, rightfully so. Ending off with the arc drive. Make sure you're dead and have Nania going. Meatloaf. Man, they're just a couple minutes ago they were 1 round away from being out of this. Now they're 1 round away from winning this. Full turnaround. Loving what they're bringing to the table here. Nico on the rope. Whoa, the feint. Yo, I got me. Bro, this time just going for the nothing personnel kid behind the back. But yeah, I mean, although that did mix up Nico, it also cornered Meatloaf. So, you know, got the hit, but at what cost? Fortunately, able to pop that heat, and once again, just, you know, swing things back to their favor when it comes to momentum and overall presence in the neutral game, and gets that swipe that I believe is a low, if I'm not mistaken. Jeez. Low. Oh my, oh, and the hit confirmed too. All of this are so wonderful. Are you gonna kill off this? Yo, you're built different. That was so beautiful there from Meatloaf. The kill confirm, utilizing those Nania specials magnificently. The 2-1 victory. Meatloaf is moving on into losers finals to challenge Yusuro. That's good stuff. Oh, let me change. Oh, don't mash. Don't mash. Stop. Chill. Relax. Don't. You'll make it bad for everybody. All right. Now, everything is fine. Everything is fine. Losers finals. First of 3. Yusuro versus Meatloaf. Let me go ahead and get the scoreboard updated. Boop. Oh, and now they're choosing this as the opportunity to bring out the work. The red arc, that is. I know this is something that Meatloaf has been working on, but interesting to see it come out here of all times. For a losers final set against Yusuro. Yeah, red arc, not a character I think we've seen today, but definitely a strong one regardless. So, and I know they did utilize red arc quite a bit within the round robin exhibition that we hosted last week. It was looking good. Like, in terms of just a core approach, I really like what Meatloaf was able to bring to the table. There's just a couple of things that are related to like combo routing and just overall control when it comes to this character and what she's capable of that Meatloaf needed to sharpen the edges of a little bit per se. But the knife is there. The knife is there and the knife is cut. It's just, again, sharpening those edges to really make it super efficient. That was a week ago though. Interested to see what they're bringing to the table right now. Unfortunately, Yusuro relentless right now, really taking the fight over to Meatloaf. All right, the activation. Meatloaf really just looking for anything. At least off the heat activation, I got a little bit of life back, but not really able to get any hits or opening up Yusuro. Alright. Ooh, ever trying to hit off the low? Yeah, this round kind of going the long haul here. Meatloaf hanging in there. Ever since that heat, it's been looking a little bit nicer, but here it is. Yeah, the shield BC as soon as it looks like that they still have a chance here, but they're still not out of it. And just the heal to the face, though, is going to be able to do it. Yusuro. Putting the finishing touches on this round. All right. Man, Yusuro really all over Medusa right now. Sorry, Meatloaf. I saw ME and my brain just auto-corrected Medusa. That's definitely Meatloaf. Yeah, I mean, in terms of this overall like screen control and neutral control that RedArc can have, it's not like super intuitive. Like it does require a little bit of creativity, especially with the strike throw game, the throw not having too much of a threat as it does send the opponent full screen. But Meatloaf, it's all starting to come together just a bit. Loving it. Gets to confirm. Onion ring on the side, but oh no. Yusuro does have 3 bars available. Are we going to spend it? No, just one of them for now. Meatloaf kind of depleting on resources and just air to ground. Yeah, that's going to be able to do it with the air unblockable. Good stuff and recognition of the situation there from Yusuro, as they will be going up game 1. And excuse my pauses here, chat. I'm getting Heatwave PC bracket finalized as they are going to be beginning in 10 minutes. So the first couple of rounds will be off stream, and we'll be able to get on stream as soon as Heatwave PS4 concludes. Not that we're trying to speed through this anyways. There's been some fire matches that we've been having here for Heatwave PS4. Alright, Yusuro trying to get life lead back in their favor. Geez. Meatloaf, I could see out of the corner of my eye, they were having a good start here, but as soon as I started watching, things have just gone from good to bad to just straight up ugly. As Yusuro getting the heat bait, massive payout for that as they're able to get around and deplete Meatloaf of a lot of valuable resources. Meatloaf staying in it though, believing in this work, trying to make it happen. The DP with a little bit of... Actually, I think RedArc might have the resources in order to punish something like that. She has some pretty quick sweeping across the screen specials and supers that may be useful in a situation like that, but a little bit visually hard to confirm in the heat of the moment, you know? Oof! A throw bait with the heal to the face. Yusuro does have the full confirm after, though. Oh, fatal counter out to Earth. Yusuro's pulling it. Alright. I'm going for... No, the Moondrive activation. Yusuro does one right back. Elbow room with the punish on the... Is this just common knowledge? Dude, I swear, I've been letting her get away with murder. But apparently, if Arc does the elbow, miss space, you simply punish with a throw. Alright, there it is. Another throw it is for Meatloaf in order to tie it up in rounds. Showing this RedArc is fully capable of keeping up with Yusuro. He's going to be able to equate into a match. Awesome with moon skills. Alright. Yusuro swinging away. The left-right allegation. Oh my gosh, just scooped them up. I like it. I'm telling you, if they buff RedArc to give her OC off a throw, it's over for us. Ooh, okay, I'm loving it. Utilizing the invincibility. Can't really get out of the corner for it, so I'm gonna try to utilize the heat to just create a little bit more space. And Meatloaf did so. However, the moment that they tried to approach the fatal counter and Yusuro really able to capitalize off the mere opening that was given. Gonna be going up 2-0 in the losers finals. Is Meatloaf committed? No, Meatloaf's gonna be going to return to room. We may be bringing back out the Shiki. Yeah, Shiki is what got them here. So I wouldn't blame them from going back to it if that's how they want to do it. The Red Arc making a cameo approach. And again, it didn't look like it was undoable for the Red Arc. Definitely can see that while Meatloaf has made some strides with that character, this might not quite be ready yet for these brackets, though. All right, once again, chat, I am here just kind of lingering, getting PC up and going, as they are going to be starting in 5 minutes here. All right, what is Meatloaf cooking? They're taking quite a bit of time on that character select. They're browsing through the library of Shiki colors that they have. Saber? I did not expect that. All right, Saber is the pick all along. Definitely didn't see that one coming. Alright, see what Saber brings to the table here. Now, Saber does have a pretty hefty weight on her shoulders of what needs to be done in order to be considered fully victorious. Basically needs a reverse sweep, right? You throw up 2 games already, 1 game over moving on to the grand finals. Meatloaf needing to get 3 games as a response without dropping anything in order to be the one that is victorious. Right now, looking like it may be possible. Oh, unfortunate drop. Just gonna pop the heat. Getting a little bit of life back, but it has made them subject to the arc pressure. Here comes Yusuro. Oh wow, did commit. So yeah, forced to go for the moon drive, and then had that shield ready for the dives. Not the combo. Interesting. All right, Yusuro keeping the pressure high to beat Meatloaf Saber. Again, a hefty weight on her shoulders, and it's just looking grimmer and grimmer by the second, being able to execute and make it happen. Pretty much one hit, finds a way to escape out of the corner, but there it is. Keeping it all heat safe is Yusuro. They'll be able to get the punish and the 3-0 victory. Yusuro is going to be headed to grand finals, where they once again must fight the vampire that lays out in the distance, the North American menace, Vlov Archangel, being controlled by the one and only Medusa. Fantastic player within our PS4 brackets, so we're going to be seeing the run back between those two. But a shout out to Meatloaf having a fantastic run here for Heatwave PS4, finishing 3rd. I think that's the highest that I've seen them finish, if I'm not mistaken. So a good hustle to them and a good hustle to all of our Heatwave PS4 participants. But it has come down to this: the fight between Arc and Vlov. I mean, if you ask some people, some might say that this is top 2 within the game, but definitely some of North America's menaces coming to play here for Heatwave PS4 Grand Finals underway.
その心臓を俺によこせ。
冗談。100年早いんじゃない？オープンはマジックサービス。行くわ。逃がさない。そこだ。や
Alright, my apologies. We're doing TO duties, but we're here for our grand finals. Yusro's taking the first round with a perfect no less. Jeez. I wish I was watching, actually. Alright, Medusa firing right back. I mean, this is actually very similar to what we saw previously, right? There was a ton of perfects, there was a ton of one-sided rounds in these two previously played in winners finals. Looks like Yusro is going to be denying the perfect opportunity for Medusa, though. Alright. Yusro looking to bring this back. Has really been on a roll. I should mark this in losers and winners side. Yusro's in losers. And Medusa's on winner's side. My ears. Music to my ears. Unless I'm fighting it, then it's actually horrorcore. Scary to listen to. Perfectly timed for Halloween. Okay. Total counter out of the Here comes Yusro. This should be it. Yeah, arc drive finish as they're going to be able to take game one. Bring in the fight to Medusa. Trying to get that reset going. All right, Heatwave PC. I'm going to get y'all started right now. Alright. Okay, the shield lead. Yeah, Medusa trying to navigate out of that corner. Oh my gosh, look at that. Held forward for mad long, and then at the very last second going for the IAD and able to catch Yusro reaching Medusa. I think the ideology was initially just to get out of the corner, then Yusro just kind of appeared in front of them and they're like, oh, alright. Time to swing. Oh, look at Medusa. Safe jump. Yusro in trouble. We've seen them fight from the situation before, but it won't be the case this time around. Big shoe, LMFAO. Oh man, catching the landing too, Medusa. That far-reaching 2C. Floor is lava so long as I'm able to help it. I don't need a 2-2A to do it. Got this big sword. Gonna be utilizing that to fatal counter you. And oh my gosh, pop the moon drive for the punish as well. Yusro just can't catch a break. Okay, they caught one break. A drop combo. Still a massive life lead here for Medusa. Stank on that palm for the unblockable Yusro. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. We've seen that happen time and time again in this matchup particularly, where Medusa has these solid openings and then just can't close. Yusro finds one opening and runs away with it. I mean, for now they have the life lead. Can they be looking at a round? How much of the pressure is Medusa feeling? Will they commit to a heat? No. Just gets opened up by the frame traps, and there it is. All it takes is one Yusro offensive exchange, and that's enough in order to get an entire round. Incredible. All right, the run up throw. Still B. Oh, but we're swinging. I like it. Yeah, this has activated the ice Vlov here for Medusa. This is definitely where they tend to shine. Definitely like a neutral focus player, and does not mind slowing it down. So when you have the ice Vlov available, that innate ability that Medusa has only gets amplified and only gets better. Does not go for the arc drive. Didn't believe it was going to kill, so just going for the 2-2-6E to set a full screen and just controlling that space magnificently. Medusa having a solid response as we are tied up 1-1. 2 games away from a reset, 2 games away from a tournament win for Medusa. Which way are we going? Alright. Ooh! Let's punish. Ah, he died here. Medusa pulls sending you full screen with the Vlov heat to set up some fireballs to fight their way out of this corner. Ooh, okay, so we saw that happen last time, right? Yusro committing to the low shield, maybe expecting a 2-2A or 2C of some kind, and the Medusa swinging away with that charge 5C. Last time, they did not have it confirmed. This time was ready for the hit confirmed, recognizing that's something that could happen with Yusro. Oh my god, look at the swings. Ooh! Maybe a little bit of a bait there on the elbow, just off the backdash, not really going to actively interact with that, and just covering the skies. Medusa really coming into their own here, able to find these dubs with Fire Vlov, and really dictate the pace of everything. The IAD on the round start, proven to be effective. Oh my gosh, run under for the punish. That's the second time that we've seen that. Yusro off the air tech, just trying to go on the approach, trying to go on the offensive, keep the matchup close, as they rightfully should, but just having a tough time doing so. Moon activation and the shield, Yusro just couldn't help themselves. They had to put their hand into the cookie jar. Turns out it was lined with tacks. Oh geez, Medusa going up 2-1. They are one game away from winning Heatwave PS4, and I think this will be their first victory for Heatwave PS4. So let's see if they're able to make it happen. Medusa. Ooh, out the earth. Why doesn't the Fire Vlov 2-2A have a cool sound effect? Like, I love the Ice Vlov sound effect on 2-2A. The Kamone, I know you nerfed like Noel's voice. You should buff Vlov's sound effects on his 2-2A in the fire mode. Like, it should be really loud. Oh no, where are we swinging? Unfortunate there from Yusro. Not sure if that was intentional, but the landing punish was imminent. And there it is, Medusa, just like that. One round away from getting the entire victory here at Heatwave PS4. Yusro started out so strong, and then Medusa was just really able to dictate the pace. I'm telling you, it's been a matter of just finding their pace in the neutral and executing it properly with the Fire Vlov. The Ice Vlov is not necessary. Slowing things down, but I'm telling you, all it takes is one Yusro offensive interaction, and they'll take it for all that it's worth. Yo, this might be a perk. Like, I'm not gonna copy it. Just like, I've seen this anime before. It's a rerun from a couple minutes ago to like an hour ago. Oh, did not come off on top in the class change though. So Medusa is able to run around full screen. We're back to the mid-range. The Yusro had such a massive life load already to run a 2A. Not out of this yet. Still in the hot seat. They're slowly bending their knees, trying to stand up, saying, I'm here, I came to play. Where Medusa trying to get that victory. Okay, gonna be able to get the confirm off the air icicles. Oh my gosh, we're zooming. I'm uncontainable. You cannot put a hill at my face if you have no idea where I'm navigating. The Mario Kart double backdash away. Medusa just looking so comfy, cozy in this neutral game. You have this little vampy lady that's relentlessly trying to get in, and Medusa just looks completely unfazed. Maybe up until now though. Yusro does find a way to navigate in. You can run as far as you can. Just make sure you don't end up near these corners, because I will take advantage of it. Yusro keeps the pressure going. Blood heat activation. Running up. Medusa can't find a hit. Damn, but an air block ball available. The arc drive. You better believe it. And just as you've been frozen within time, you're going to be frozen on the screen there for a bit as Yusro did leave. But that will be a Medusa W as they take Heatwave PS4, one of the leading Vlov archangels that we have in North America, proven to be powerful enough to take a Heatwave PS4 bracket. Congratulations to them. Medusa's definitely been grinding it out here for us at Heatwave PS4 for quite some time, so good to see them take a dub. Fantastic stuff. I actually am super behind on match reporting, so Yusro got 3-0 over Meatloaf, and then Medusa got it 3-1 over Yusro and is going to be your Heatwave champion. Congratulations. Best of to our top four: Nico, May, Meatloaf, Yusro, Seven, and Medusa. Y'all all played fantastically, and so did everybody within this bracket. If you signed up for Heatwave PS4, thank you. We had over 20 people, and that's pretty impressive. Again, there's a lot of people at Climax of Night. PS4 brackets tend to be a bit slimmer, so the fact that we were able to pull over 20 on a day where a lot of our player base is not available. That's good stuff. Shout out to the Type of Mina community, really supporting us here at twitch.tv/PlusFramesGG. Our work is not done here yet. We do have a PC bracket to run. It's actually already running, but we got to get the stream set up for that. So we're going to take a little bit of a break. Going to run some of our ads here. Be sure to check out the MadeInHeaven t-shirts that are available and relive some of Heatwave's greatest moments as we get PC set up. Don't go away. This is twitch.tv/PlusFramesGG. We will be right back shortly. Thank you.